Welcome in, boys. We are live. Did not think we'd be here back in March, but we are. The NFL season starts on time, and it starts tonight. I got the boys with me. Joey Work in the house. Tyler Hicks in the house. JJ will be with us. Twatty will be with us. Who else knows whoever's going to show up? Probably Max at some point. And away we go. Let's go. What's going on, boys?
Ready for some football.
Yeah,
just like you said, we didn't think we were getting here, but we're here.
What's going on, Joey Work?
I woke up with a smile on my face knowing that football was back.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'll tell you, I didn't really feel it until this morning, but I woke up today, and I'm ready for some fucking football. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome into the boys in the chat. Ramon, Ronnie Lofton, Brett Michaels, Andrew G. Barone, Eric El Capo, Walla, Jesse. What's going on, boys? All right, let's do what we fucking do. We did it every week last year. We got plays on the spreadsheet now. Obviously, we can't talk about those plays, but we can try to find some angles for you guys tonight. We'll go with player props. T, what player props are you looking at tonight as far as our live show is concerned?
Well, there's one I think we should go right back to that was easy money last year for Kansas City. Okay. I mean, these teams really haven't practiced much, so you got to think they're going to go to the guys they like. We can get Kelsey over 6.5 receptions at plus 110. You got to think he targets him at least 10 to 12 times tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It was 7.5. I was trying to figure out where we were last year in terms of the player props for these guys. I know that, we were always targeting Kelsey at around 78.5 yards. He was 68.5 yards 2 days ago. I'm not sure where he is right now. We'll have to check. And he was 7.5 to 8 receptions last year. So we're getting a discount early, clearly, on player props. So Kelsey over receptions, something you're looking at, huh?
Yep.
What are you looking at, Joey Hot Sauce?
I'm looking at anytime touchdown. I already took. I'm gonna take David Johnson plus 200 anytime touchdown, hoping that he gets a goal line carry and pounds it in there with his new team.
I'm seeing Travis Kelsey receptions at 5.5 minus 140 at Bet365. Wow, that seems low, man. I know they're making you pay for it, but doesn't that seem low?
What, 5.5? That is low.
Dude, I was trying to put my power ratings together last night. Like, I've been trying all week. I just don't know what we're going to expect. I still haven't decided what I'm giving each team for home field advantage. I'll probably have my picks out late tonight for the spreadsheets. I don't know. That's why I feel good about my play on the sheet. I think it's going to be sloppy. Now, don't get me wrong. I know a team like Kansas City, who bringing back mostly everybody, their fucking offense is a machine. Probably doesn't affect them like it would Stephon Diggs going to the Bills. We were talking about that the other night, right, T? Like, how do they implement him, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I agree with you guys that Kansas City shouldn't skip a beat and should just go right into this season like it's all business. Do you guys feel that way about the Texans too?
They may, I think they're going to score. I don't think they're going to really have a problem scoring, but they may slow down a little without DeAndre Hopkins. He was their go-to guy.
Yeah, I think that slows everything down too.
Yeah, they probably have to, they're definitely switching the game plan a little bit to their favor or not. But
I mean, Fuller and Stills were still like really solid guys for them last year, right?
Yeah, but if Fuller's got to stay healthy, there's a lot of. I mean, they did add Randall Cobb and they got Brandon
Cooks. Yeah. Those are
Is
two.
Is Brandon Cooks playing tonight though? I think I'm pretty sure he was questionable or something. I don't see his name anywhere on any of these player props.
I thought he was questionable. But anyway, going back to that, Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, 2 veteran kids that, I mean, they should hold it down. But you're right, Joe. I mean, what is DeAndre Hopkins is what? Top 2 or 3 wide receivers in the league. So it's going to be really hard to just make that up like right quick and there's no preseason. They haven't practiced the way that they wanted to. So he's playing, Kyle Bogart says, but limited. And Rykow says he's starting. Yeah, that's what I heard, limited. Okay. Biggest news on Kansas City's offense would be what? Their new running back, right? Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What do we expect from him this year?
He's going to get the ball a lot.
Yeah, he's going to get the ball a lot. Out of all the rookie running backs that came in, he's probably got the freshest legs. We know how explosive he is from watching him at LSU. I mean, he should just feast on defenses with them being worried about all the receivers here.
My question is how are his hands?
They're good. He can catch the ball.
His receptions is 3.5 out of the backfield, but -140. Man, Bet365 is juicing the fuck out of these props.
FanDuel's hanging 3.5 at -118.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there now.
Oh yeah, they got fans here.
That's what I thought.
Oh, they are having
25%. I heard that doesn't look like 25%.
Well, that's not really social.
Imagine being.
Look at that social. Look at that social distancing, Joe. There's 7 people that could fit in a fucking closet right now.
Yeah. The cameraman comes over. That goes out the window.
I like it.
I hope everyone picks Kansas City. Look at this.
Twatty Latte in the house.
There he is.
What's up, Twatty?
What's going on, boys?
Nothing much. All right, so let's really quick talk about the side and the total. Number 1, is Kansas City going to cover the 9.5? Maybe, but there's no fucking way I'm laying 9.5 points in week 1 with these pandemic conditions. I just can't do it. I don't care if they win tonight by 40. I'm not doing it. And I kind of feel that way about the over too. Could it go over 53? I guess Kansas City can go right back to what they were. I guess they could put up 38 tonight and the total squeaks over. I'm not betting over 53.5 with these kind of conditions. Those are my thoughts. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. I'm not laying that much 9.5 in week 1, especially with, Houston's not, one of the worst teams in the league. That's for damn sure, They're a contender, and they possibly, I probably see them making the playoffs this year, and you never know. But, yeah, I'm not laying the points. It's wait and see for me. So week 1 is going to be – I'm going to be very cautious. It's going to be wait and see, really.
Yeah, I agree. We were talking about that the other night. I'd rather be, 3-1 or 2-2 after 2 weeks than putting yourself in a 10-unit hole going to week 3, because these are unprecedented conditions and we really don't know what to expect. So what do you think, Tyler?
I got nothing really on the side. I would probably, if I had to pick one, it would be Houston, just because I don't think they'll cover that 10. But for the total, I'm going to go the other way and lean the over. You figure these defenses haven't been hitting in practice. They're not used to the contact and everything. These offenses just might go right up and down this field all night.
You see, now
a 50 to 40 game.
I'll tell you, the whole Run Pure team is kind of split on this. Half of us are the defenses are probably locked in early because it's harder for an offense to get in sync. Defenses basically react. And then half of us are the other way, that the offenses are locked in early and we see a lot of overs in the early weeks. Twatty, what do you think?
Well, I lean towards the defenses being locked in. Personally, I think, the defenses don't have to think. They just kind of have to react, run to the ball. Where offenses, I think you got to be a little more in sync. I have no problem with what Tyler said at all, but I kind of go the other way on that. I like the total. I think we're going over the total. I bet the total. I bet the first half total. I bet the full game total. I bet.
You bet what? You're on the unders?
No. I went overs on everything.
So you think the defenses will be locked in early, but you went over 53 and a half?
What I said is between the two, I would think that the defenses would be more ready to play than the offenses. Doesn't fucking matter to me. I'd still take the over.
Okay, so you're on the over. El Capo says 60% of the public on over 53. I'm taking the under. Our guy Coco Bongo's been boozing for the last 6 hours, and he might not make it to halftime. Go ahead, Coco Bongo. It's a national holiday, bro. You do you today, son. Rycap says sloppy defense equals penalties. I completely agree.
And that's an over situation.
I was trying to find a penalty prop. I can't find one. Does anybody have a penalty prop? Because I think we're going to see a lot of penalties tonight. A lot.
That's a good point.
We're going to put anything on the bottom of the screen before the game starts?
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to put? Give me a play, T.
I was liking that Kelsey over 6.5 at plus 110.
Plus 110. It's 5.5 minus 140, but you got to lay the 140.
Yeah, I'd rather just take the plus 110.
All right.
It's a true professional right there.
Kelsey.
Let's see.
Over 6.5, right? Over 6.5.
Yeah, over 6.5.
Plus 110. Joey Work, you want to throw anything underneath?
Nah.
I mean, that's a very lackluster nap.
I mean, if you want to, I put David Johnson anytime touchdown. That's what I personally bet.
Well, do you want to put it on the screen?
Let's do it.
You have your convictions or what?
Let's do it.
All right, Johnson.
Plus 200.
Anytime touchdown, plus 200. Twatty Latte, over to you.
I'm looking here. Here's what I've bet Fuller over 69.5. I bet Clyde over receiving 28. Obviously, those overs in the game. If you haven't been able to tell, I like overs in this. If I had to choose one, I'm going to go Will Fuller over 69 yards receiving. He's an absolute beast when he's on the field. Now we're going without Hopkins. 69, I think, is doable. I mean, at any point, he could hit you for a 70-yarder, in one catch. I'm not saying that happens every game, but, averaging 18 to 20 yards a catch, it's not going to take much. So, yeah, now it's a little bit juiced. It was minus 125.
All right, well, let's see if we can get a better
that was a handle
number.
I'd rather have the less juice. Then I'll take a couple more yards.
Will Fuller, 62.5 minus 120.
What? Okay, yeah. Please and thank you.
Yeah, wow. What do you got fucking host, bro? Are you line shopping over there?
No, I was working today. FanDuel. Or no, it was at Fox Bet was where it was.
62.5 minus 110.
That's a bet right there, my man.
All right. Let me see what I want to put on the fucking board. How about that?
How about them
apples?
Let's go.
Man, I wonder how many times Hilaire gets targeted out of the backfield. 27.5 is pretty low.
I got that over.
3.5 receptions. That's the number.
Here's the thing to remember that people forget. Do you remember Kareem Hunt's first game?
No, buddy. I mean, that's a lot of fucking life ago.
Didn't he dominate?
He fucking dominated. He dominated. Like, I forget what the fantasy points were, like 50 or something. He had like 200 yards or something. He had like 3 touchdowns. So it's not like Andy Reid is just going to say, okay, because it's been proven with Kareem Hunt. I don't remember the stats, so I don't want to quote him, but he had a dominant first game.
Well, that number got steamed because it's at 57 now. It was at like 49.
That first half team total already moved a point from when I was going to put it on the spreadsheet earlier in the week. It's at 16.5 minus 120 now.
Yeah, I didn't mind that bet at all, Jack.
I really think that they're going into halftime with 17. I mean, that Houston Texans passing defense is atrocious.
It is.
Yep.
It is so bad.
You are right, sir.
One other one I like, I think the number's too low on, is with Watson getting all these new weapons in this year. One of the guys he's keeping from last year is his tight end Fells. They have his total reception set at 2.5 at plus 150. You got to think he goes to that guy at least 3 times across the middle because they're going to be sending Fuller and Stills up the sidelines.
He's not like splitting time with any other tight end.
Nope. He didn't split last year. I don't see him splitting this year.
Yeah.
You guys like Kansas City halftime, full time better than KC first half team total over 16.5. Wow, it's up to bro. When I was gonna put that on the spreadsheet, it was minus 140. Kansas City halftime full time is now minus 170. Can't bet that.
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's not looking good. I'm not trying to get on him.
I'm gonna go. I know that we could have gotten 15.5 earlier in the week, but that doesn't really do anything for a show that we do the day of the game. So I'm gonna say Kansas City puts up 2 touchdowns and a field goal in the first half and go with their first half team total over 16.5.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
The other one I thought was too low, and it's on the defensive side of the ball. The Honey Badgers tackles and assists is set at 5.5. The over is minus 105.
Are we still calling a 30-year-old the Honey Badger? Like
That's been his nickname. That's been his nickname since college. But he was on the field for at least 90% of their defensive snaps in every game last year. If Kansas City gets ahead, Houston's going to be forced to throw it. He's going to be tackling the receivers down the field. He should definitely be able to get 6 tackles.
I don't mind that one. He's in every fucking play. He's all over the place.
And on the running plays, he'll be in there too.
Do you see what first half team totals for Kansas City are you seeing at FanDuel and DraftKings?
First half team total. I had 130 wagers to look at.
First half. Oh, no. How many points?
Halves.
DraftKings has 16.5 minus 104.
16.5 minus 110. This is
Where's
at
that?
BetMGM. BetMGM.
I don't see it. I see the combined at 26.5.
Yeah, I was about to say FanDuel's doing that weird thing where they have like total touchdowns in the first half.
All right, so we'll go with the minus 104. You know, every week last year, Tyler, on Monday night or Thursday night football on our shows, we used to give first. Remember, we used to take a flyer on like first touchdown of the game. We hit one last year at 9-1. We hit one at 12-1. Who do you think gets first touchdown of the game for like a half unit?
Well, you want it to be like a longer shot.
Well, I mean,
first touchdown, you get good prices regardless.
Yeah. Everyone's plus 1,000 at least.
Because I would think David, like Joey was saying, David Johnson, I wouldn't mind, or Will Fuller, some deep, maybe get lucky at whatever the price would be.
that would mean that it's coming from.
Well, that's obvious, right? So you're getting a better price. You're getting a better price.
Don't you feel more comfortable saying it comes from Kansas City? Like Hilaire first touchdown, 4-1.
I'm getting
Tyreek. Well, what do you got?
6-1.
Wow,
I was seeing plus 550.
Tyreek Hill. What do you got on Tyreek Hill first?
6-1. Kelsey 6-1 too.
I think the one to look at, Sammy Watkins, is 16-1.
I was just gonna say that.
But why? And I don't mean it that way, Todd. But Fuller's 16-1.
I just think Kansas City, if it goes down and scores first,
Well,
I just can't.
They don't get the ball first.
I think Kansas City's defense can stop them in that first drive. I think it's going to take a few series for Houston and Deshaun Watson to get used to his new couple receivers. I don't think he's going to go right down the field. New running back, one new receiver on the outside. It's going to take a minute.
I'll stay with mine. I'll go either Will Fuller or David Johnson. But if I had to choose, let's hit it big at Will Fuller.
Ramon said Darrell Williams will be the TD vulture in the role of Damian Williams, who scored those touchdowns in the Super Bowl from short distance.
He is he's 18-1 to score that first touchdown, plus 260 to score a touchdown.
What a fucking call that would be at 18.
I think he's right too, because he was stealing those carries before, or Damian Williams was stealing those carries last year. And I do remember reading that's what they want to do with him.
Stealing them from who though? LaShawn McCoy.
Was that their starter last year when Damian Williams was stealing the carries?
Kind of.
The Lakers take a 16-point lead into halftime.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there was a basketball game going on. Lakers up 16 at the break.
Yeah, 57-41.
If I had to go with Chief, I think it's.
Well, you know what we used to do, Trotty? We used to go half unit on each team.
Okay.
For a full unit. So you want to go like a half unit on Will Fuller?
Yeah, and then I'll go. I'm sure everyone's going to be on a Hilarious, so I'll go Kelsey.
Yeah, I was about to say I think Kelsey's the move. Then if we're going to do one on each side, I think he's a safer option over Watkins.
What are we getting him at?
I seen plus 650.
I got plus 8.
Where are you getting that at?
FanDuel. Or Fox Bet. That's twice I said that. Fox Bet.
All right, so we'll take a shot for a half unit at 8-1. And
Viper.
Fuller's down to 14-1 though.
Oh yeah, Twatty, on that on Fox Bet, if you go into that custom bets,
yeah,
you can get a bet where it's Edwards, Hilaire, and Kelsey to score a touchdown in this game, and it's like plus 300.
Okay.
I think that's a good one.
All right, half unit each on that. We'll go. All right, that's where I feel good about where we are to start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays, but 2 of them are half unit plays. So that's what we'll roll with.
Let's do it.
I'm not utilizing my HelloFresh again for the third straight day.
Oh no, HelloFresh is going to be goodbye spoiled, bro. Come on, what are we doing?
What are you eating today?
Chicken tenders.
Chick-fil-A.
I thought for sure Twatty was going to buy like 2 home wreckers today, as just to test it out for Saturday night.
I may. Maybe tomorrow.
There's no way you eat more than 3.5 home wreckers, bro. I'm sorry. There's just no way.
Did I officially sign? I didn't sign off on this yet.
No, you didn't. No.
All right.
but I'm confident in that bet. I'm pretty confident in that bet.
Ramon says, why is everybody all sentimental on the return of football when the season is starting nearly on time? It's been a long year, Ramon.
Yeah. This is the year from hell.
Think about it. It felt like March to September felt like all of 2019.
Let's go.
Oh my God. I am so pumped up, bro. Corey said, what are home wreckers? Corey, it's the biggest burrito that Moe's Southwest Grill has. And Twatty, we were talking about 3.5 and me paying him out at 2-1. I mean, that's a tall task. Jersey Jinx says, let's go Texans. Well, I can't root for the Texans because D Money sent me this gorgeous Kansas City Chiefs fitted hat. So I got to roll with him tonight. Deer Slayer must have hit the first play as a run. 13 out of the 17 Monday Night Football games.
Well, that's a good stat. Did not know that.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Definitely did.
He crushed it with that first play as a run stat.
That's why the chat is so sharp.
JJ Watt, I want to take a bet on if he plays every game this year. I would lay $2 on that.
The no is minus like 1,000 that he doesn't play the whole season.
Oh, is that a real bettable line?
No, I was just making that up, but we all know he's going to get hurt.
Yeah, I was going to lay $2 on that. I'm ready to lay $2, and Tyler says that's minus 1,000. Come on, T. Don't you know how the game is played, bro?
Dude, I would bet it's minus 500. There's no way he's playing the whole year.
He'll be hurt by the end of this game.
Houston's getting the ball first.
Off we go. Let's go.
Here we go, boys. Here's to a profitable NFL season to everybody watching this show from the boys at Run Pure Bets. Let's go. Ramon, I cannot see Major League Baseball talk in this chat today.
You will get banned for 30 seconds.
I refuse to see Major League Baseball talk in the chat tonight.
Take it easy, bro.
Joey, listen.
I tweeted out. I said, I might release an MLB play. You just have to be. You have to tune in to find out.
Did you say that?
I did.
Good work. All right.
I mean, listen. I appreciate the teaser, but settle down with that MLB.
There's your run.
There's your run. 1-0 on the year for Deer Slayer. It's like money in the fucking bank, bro. Baseball is life, mate. I mean,
damn, he looks in shape.
Varun's just getting paid. I'm paying Varun. He's just following all my picks. He's getting paid, so he likes baseball now. All right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible. I have a heart attack.
Viper, that's not nice. I mean, that's just not nice. That's a hurtful thing to say to me, of all people.
So Will Fuller with the first drop with 20-yard pass.
So how are they picking who can have people at games and who can't? Like, is that state by state basis?
State to state, yeah.
Yeah, and my guess is probably a lottery with the season ticket holders.
I'm trying to go. He said that they still had 100 or 1,000 tickets available before the game. I mean, I'll go. I'll wear a mask. I'll go.
I don't think New Jersey, though, is allowing it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You guys aren't allowing people within like 50 miles of the stadium.
Yeah.
Give me a floor. Back him up. Let's go. Oh, my play on the spreadsheet was over 7.5 punts. So we're cheering for punts tonight.
And I had David Johnson under 71.5 rushing and receiving yards. So let's get some Duke Johnson tonight, not David.
That's interesting because David Johnson is generally a 3-down back. So I wonder if they're going to use Duke.
I think they will. I don't think they'll just plow him into the ground after the way his health has been the last couple of years.
What's his name as a no-hitter through 7? Brady Singer.
Punt your ball, bitch.
Punt it.
That's one.
$43 seconds off the clock.
That's what we like to see. Twatty latte.
Corey Ace says, what a bad one.
Yeah, you gonna say that.
Corey said, what a bad way to watch a game. Just rude. Corey, you know you would have been on that goddamn play.
Furthermore, he was going to take the penalty prop. Rooting for penalties and punts all game?
I root for cash, bro. That's what I root. This is what I figured. I figured if Kansas City punts three times this game, we're a winner on over 7.5.
I think they'll punt 3 times.
I do too.
Shit, I mean, really, that's 1, 2.5, 1.5, a half.
Yeah, 1.5. I'd really like to start this season off right. Y2J, you could have bet that prop for a fact at 5 dimes. You could have bet that prop at Bet365 if you're looking for like a legal stateside book. Those 2 books had it. Yeah, we heard about 5 dimes. The rumor is that they want to go legal. They want to come into the U.S.
That would be smart.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't even looked at an offshore book since it became legal in Pennsylvania. I have like 8 in Pennsylvania I could choose from. Why would I why would I go to Bovada or bet online?
Yeah, Bovada doesn't even let New Jersey bet there anyway.
If you took the over in punts every game in week 1, you think you're a winner?
So Hilaire's not going to be the 3rd down back thus far. Or wait. No.
That's Williams.
Yeah. So there's that catch prop may fuck me. See? Or yardage prop, I should say. That's one of the main things he was great at college. So catching out of the backfield.
Nicole Hardman.
Kansas City looks good so far.
And they haven't thrown the ball yet, have they? I mean, dump off.
Do you guys, if I said give me one team that represents the AFC in the Super Bowl, is it Kansas City?
That's the easy way out.
Yeah, it's definitely the easy way out.
Yeah.
I don't mind my Steelers as kind of a long shot.
Man, I just worry about his health, Twatty.
So somebody, who was it? Someone on NFL this morning had the Steelers winning.
There's one.
Yeah, winning.
There's one reception for Kelsey.
Yeah, Ravens. Ravens. definitely
The
be
Ravens
there.
and the Chiefs are like I would say are 1 and 2. But listening to like a lot of guys talk about this NFL season, they were putting the Steelers at 3 in the AFC.
Am I out of my mind? Like, is it a hot take that I'm still not completely sold on Lamar Jackson?
I'm in the same boat as you. I just don't think
that a
that
hot
season
take?
can be replicated. I just think everything fell into place. And like they have film on how that offense works now. There's going to be ways to stop it.
Oh, is
There
that?
is.
Oh, who is that? That's
Is it Watkins? No, it's
think-
not Watkins.
It's McCall
It's,
Coleman.
Well, Hardman, right?
Hardman, yeah. Oh, geez.
That's 7 quick. Give me that first
No, that's
half.
Robinson.
Wow.
That's none of them. It's Robinson with the dreads, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
What was he? 30-1 for first touchdown of the game. 40-1.
Probably at least 30 because Randall Cobb was 27-1.
Yeah, it was DeMarcus Robinson.
Wow.
They have so many weapons on that offense.
Who had that?
Nobody.
Does he catch the ball is the question.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No shot.
Nope.
No
It's
shot.
Nope.
Bring it
So
back.
coming back.
That's why you're 7th on the depth chart.
Is it coming back?
Oh, yeah, it's
coming
coming back. 1,000%.
That ball moved.
Joey
That ball
with
around.
Joey with the quick bring it back.
Shit.
I mean, I kind of think taking the easy way out is saying San Fran represents the NFC too.
I don't think San Fran.
I don't know. That team lost Buckner. That team lost Breida. That team lost Sanders.
The NFC is much more wide open, I think.
Yeah.
Anybody could win in the NFC. Dallas potentially.
Green Bay.
The Rams.
Lotus. That's not a catch.
I don't know about the Rams, Joey.
I think the Rams are going to be like 3rd in that division.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say my pick is going to be Seattle.
Breida. I don't know. I think Breida's a big loss.
I think the easy way in the NFC. I think the easy pick in the NFC would be the Saints, not the 49ers.
I don't know, bro.
Everyone and their mother is going to pick the Saints.
Even with Breeze like 1 year closer to the end. I figured the easy way would be people taking the Niners. But you could be right. I don't know. I'm going to go with Seattle.
Mostert is a star. I think Mostert's so freaking good. He runs so hard.
I'm going to say Seattle KC Super Bowl.
I'm going to go.
Seattle if you look at the roster from top to bottom, it doesn't compete even with, San Diego or, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
Pete
but
Carroll,
Russell Wilson is an equal.
Russell, and you get Pete Carroll's a great quarterback, and DJ Metcalf should have a breakout year.
Pete Carroll's a great quarterback. Wow. I mean, what is he, 75 now in the league?
Sorry, great coach.
Russell's
a great quarterback.
The defense is not great. That's what worries me about Seattle.
I'll go with an old classic. We'll go Pittsburgh versus Dallas in the Super Bowl.
Dallas, huh? Well, they had the number 1 offense in football all year.
They're loaded on defense.
That's that too, yeah. I wouldn't count out Green Bay either. Pissed off Aaron Rodgers is not a good thing to be going up against.
Yeah, you can't ever count out Green Bay.
I agree, but you know what? All that being said, how do you take Jordan Love? How do you take Jordan Love and not give a guy that was just in the NFC Championship game a weapon in the first round? Bring it back.
How long did that take? 5 minutes?
Too long.
I see some people asking about the Lakers game in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved in that one for the simple fact that the Rockets are shooting so dog shit that they could come back, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose this game by like 30. Harden's 1 for 7, Westbrook's 3 for 7, Gordon's 2 for 7, Tucker's 0 for 2.
You just feel like KC can kind of score every time they have the ball. I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see, but field goal range almost already. Oh, sack, not anymore. Nice big play by Houston.
Yep, let's get two real fast here. You see, Jalen Turner is now fighting Brock Weaver.
Yeah, I did see that.
I see a lot of people want Turner now.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's probably going to be juiced heavy though.
Joey, did you see Nick Diaz is looking to come back?
Yeah, do you see a picture of him?
No.
Oh my god, he looks fucking skinny as hell. Oh, there's a punt.
Took that shot on 1st and 10 instead of just trying to move the ball. That kind of hurt him there. But
Oh, punt your ball? That's 2.
that helped you, that sack, big time, because they were close to field goal range.
How many people you think were on the over 7.5 punts in this game?
Not a lot, because it seems like one book had it.
All Run Pure Bets subscribers. That's about it.
Let's go, Joey Work. I set it up, you knock it down, bro.
That's right. What are you doing, bro? Why didn't you just try to hit that back? You just jumped and made sure it didn't hit him.
Prince of the City says, let's go Jen Brady. Wow, is she beating Osaka right now? That would be something.
What's going on with the guys? Is there still 4 people left here?
I believe so, Joe.
All right. Well, I got one in each. I got one in each semifinal.
Who do you have? Isn't Medvedev playing team?
I got Team and Zverev.
Oh, Zverev, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I think you got one in each, yeah.
Hope they play each other. Cash me out. I got Thiem at 10-1, and I got Zverev at 4.5-1. Probably after the tournament started.
Leonard said Vegas didn't have the pump. I mean, how is that possible? You could go. The biggest sports book in the world has the pump prop for every game.
Yeah, that's not even that obscure. I mean, it's not even that obscure a prop. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Well, those 2 first series didn't help me really at all for anything.
Well, we got a Kelsey reception.
So Medvedev is minus 125 against Team, Joe.
Really?
They're giving Team a lot of respect there in that number.
I'm not sure, Prince. These are just I just bet Team and however you say Tsitsipas, whatever, before the tournament. Tsitsipas was at 10-1, Thiem at 11-1, and then I bet Zverev after I saw that Djokovic got knocked out. I bet him because I saw he was on the same side as the bracket and him, and I bet him at 4.5. He already bet Medi.
Are you sure you didn't take first drive touchdown that there would be?
Probably no. They're probably going to refund it. They probably thought he actually scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then once they reviewed it, they're gonna refund it because they thought that John just scored a touchdown. That's the backup Johnson. It's Duke.
Are they running that split back set? Yep. I figured they would do that a lot more with both of them being able to catch out of the backfield.
Deshaun hit both of his running props last year against KC. And both games went over last year as well between these two.
Oh, there's Fells.
There's one for Fells.
He was big last year for them. Tyler was on the over with Fells a couple times last year. That got us the cash.
Yeah, like
I
last
talked about
year,
it before we put those picks on the bottom of the screen. I thought 2.5 was too low of a number.
I swear he had like 20 catches and 8 touchdowns. Or something crazy like that. Every time he caught a ball.
He just catches them when they're like in the red zone.
Oh, they're going to run this clock, aren't they?
Oh, my NBA play lost today. The one day I bet on Danny Green, he decides he's going to play good.
Was that on the spreadsheet?
Yeah. I bet his under points, rebounds, and assists. Somehow he's put up 10 points. He hasn't put up 10 points since like he was on the Spurs
3 years ago.
For real. Every time it's like they're like laying a 4.5 in points and shit for him.
Man, I would love to see this Houston Texans team with another coach.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
I think he's a college coach to me. When I think of Bill O'Brien, I think he should be in the Big Ten or something.
Yeah, like Penn State.
Yeah. Wisconsin.
So we got some ACC and Big 12 football Saturday. Let's
Nice.
go.
There's
We
four.
got some football tonight too. UAB's playing Miami, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah, Miami brought in the kid from Houston. Stud quarterback.
Seven early in the second quarter.
Really? Wow. KC kind of getting pushed around here a little bit. This drive.
Yeah. Imagine sitting on over 54.5 right now.
I am. See, that's the thing. Remember last night I said all it takes is 1 8-minute drive, 9-minute drive.
And
See
then,
how long?
and then you took your logic and rationale and throw it in the fucking garbage can.
Yeah, I make a great point, and then I'm like, yeah, but let's go the other way.
I mean, you could take 48.5 right now.
It's down that far already. No, I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
I mean, I would consider like 47, 46.
Both these games went over last year.
Oh yeah.
So I'll give it another minute here.
I'm not gonna lie. If Houston gets a touchdown here, good chance I'm hopping on Kansas City.
Let's get a nice bomb to Will Fuller. And McCobb.
Look at them go.
Yep.
He's hurt. Stop the clock.
Who is that? Saunders? I think it is Saunders.
Yeah, Cooks gets 1,000 yards every year, and he does it for a different team. I'm not a fan of Cooks at all, but he puts up numbers somehow.
What was the line in that Miami UAB game? Anybody remember? What
I didn't look at it.
14? 13 and a half or 14?
Yeah, it's 10.5 right now. 14.5.
Yeah.
10.5 right now.
Leonard, you know it.
I got to peek at them myself.
You know it, Leonard.
We got a live winner last night. See if we can get another one tonight.
Yep. And I
How
gave out
easy-
that athletics freaking bet that I didn't put on a spreadsheet, and they came back on one. I didn't put it on the live show. I didn't muster up the
John.
balls.
I said UAB closed plus 16.5. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, there was the good.
I was just going to say, you're getting a big discount if you want to hop on Miami right now.
I thought that Braves Washington game was an easy over, and it looks like it is.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we do here?
I'm on this Red Sox Rays over at 9. They got 6 through 5 or 4.5.
I'm sure Kickham's already out of the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Both starters are out.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm going to get that Miami game on one of my televisions right now, Larry.
So it is Cahill going for San Fran. And then they activated Drew Smiley, though, because I got a notification they activated.
Yeah, you're really loud.
Yeah, top 7, Y2J.
TVs.
My TVs are, I haven't touched the volume.
Okay. Well, then somebody's TVs are. Just saying.
Aaron, you said you got an ass-clinch amount of money on the Braves over. Should have already hit, no? They got 10 runs. Oh, getting a touchdown. Get in! Get in! Let's go!
Let's go, Joey Word! Let's go, Joey Word! You
first
can
touchdown, too.
put it on the...
Oh, you gave it, Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, let's go, Joey Word.
Let's go.
Points, too. That's a good thing. Like them points. What would that pay?
2-1. Anytime, 2-1. His first touchdown was like plus 1,400.
I thought that's what because you say it? You did, but we didn't make it official.
No, I just took him.
He gave out the anytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
we'll
take
it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Of course
Right.
we will.
Was that David Johnson in the end zone?
Yep.
I mean, Kansas City minus 3.5 doesn't look that bad, bro. If I can get 2.5, I'm in, I think.
First touchdown he did. Good job, Jesse. Good shit.
That boy, Jesse. Man, it is. Imagine us on Sundays, fucking marathoning. Oh my God, it's gonna. Honestly, it's worth the subscription just to come hang out on Sundays.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I mean, like 11 hours of live bet in the NFL is worth.
And the Discord, I think too, was worth
Yeah,
it.
of course, 100%. I mean, we did make 74 units in the NFL last year. That's worth 15 a week right there. If Houston wins this game, all the Bill O'Brien lovers are going to be jerking each other off.
Do you remember what was it, 6 months ago? They were up 24-0 against this team, and then proceeded to just get anally raped. So 7 is nothing. I was holding a ticket that was it plus 10 or plus 7 with Houston, and I was up 24-0 plus my 7 or 10, whatever it was. And I was nowhere near even covering it by the end of the game.
Yeah, Lotus Scalper. I went back. I know we have like almost 1,000 plays. So I went back because people were asking what our breakdown was by sport. And 2 months ago, I went back to look, and these were our totals last year by up until 2 months ago by sport, exactly what we made. So we made 73.71 units live betting NFL last year on Liveline total.
Yeah, I think it was 24-0.
Yeah, I thought it was 24-0, Ramon.
I think he was saying making a point after the first quarter, but I think it did get to it went to 24-0. It's public tonight at Y2J, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna do Thursday nights public for everybody to come and hang out. But Saturday for the fight cast and for college football, that'll be for subscribers. And then obviously Sunday from 1 o'clock on all day and night will be for subscribers. We're not sure what we're going to do for Monday Night Football yet. It could be for subscribers or public, not sure yet. And then obviously Joey, you have somebody for Friday?
I do.
Okay, so Joey tomorrow night will be interviewing a fighter. We had a great guy on last week, one of the nicest kids you're ever going to meet in Impa Kasangane. And again, Joey asked him, is there anybody you're looking to fight? And he said Marvin Vittori. And sure enough, we saw some Twitter action going. Looks like he's going to sign. Looks like he's going to sign the fight Marvin Vittori, right?
Yep, they were going back and forth on Twitter, and they both verbally agreed to it on Twitter and sent it to Sean Shelby and the matchmakers as well.
Boom.
And then Impa was all over ESPN today. ESPN MMA retweeted him and posted a photo of him, just basically his work ethic and just being such a really cool dude.
And then the week before that, Cody Stamen called out Sean O'Malley for being a little bitch.
That's right.
Right on our show. How about that? Yeah, perfect rotation. The Sunday streams are live. They're just for the Rumpure subscribers. That's all. But we'll be live from 1 o'clock. We might take like an hour break in the middle of the day. But we'll basically be live from 1 o'clock through Sunday Night Football.
You guys thought at all, Jay, about breaking that up and doing part of it to the public? One reason I say is that's a lot of marketing.
Well, that's why I figured
subscribers deserve it, but
Thursday Night Football and maybe Monday Night Football might be to the public. You know what I mean?
Another Kelsey reception.
What's that, 2 or 3?
At least 2.
What's the line right now on KC? 5.5.
Well, you got that Braves over. Whoever's talking about it, 6-6 now. Braves came back.
Let's get 14-14 at the end of the first quarter. I'd be cool with that. Get a big play here.
Can Andy Reid see through the visor?
Or 7-7, I should say.
Yeah, right. That thing's fogging up. Why even wear that thing? Why not reach out to O'Malley? I already reached out to O'Malley. I didn't get a response. All right, well, we got 2 men on. Dear Slayer, let's hit a homer here, and then we're both good.
I like Angela Hill as well, Willie. But I like the Karate Hottie even more. Varun says TV is too loud. I don't know who she's talking or who he's talking to. Oh man.
Did you say who Joey Hot Sauce calling? No, I didn't mention that part.
He might respect that.
Yeah.
Karate Hottie is no Kim Kleisters. I like that. It wasn't me. What the fuck is that?
Piper, what happened?
Why did the sports book time you out after 5 minutes? You have 7 sports books open and they all time you out. You have to reopen every single one of them.
Yeah, it's a ball breaker.
You think they do that shit on purpose? So like you like a play and then you can't get it in time?
I don't know. They FanDuel has gave me a 25-second countdown that I have to wait. When I try to bet something now, it used to be 10 seconds, but now it's 25 seconds. Why? I have no idea.
Varun, going forward, I definitely like the Braves in this game because their bullpen is much better than Washington's. But they do have 3 less at bats because they're into the bottom of the 7th now.
Yeah, well, sorry, Joe.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's the point, Corey. They don't want me to. And when I can get it in, they tell me I could bet like $64 on like a prop. Thank God for DraftKings, though.
Kelsey, again. That's 3, at least.
That's
maybe
3. Let's go, T.
That was a useless fucking play.
Yeah, it's 3 for Kelsey.
We could use a nice Kelsey reception in the end zone right now.
Oh.
You just dropped the ball?
What is that paying us again? Kelsey.
So that's 2 drops for you. That's why he's what? Is he 4th on the depth chart?
8 to 1.
As a matter of fact, his 2 drops were touchdowns to make it even worse.
Yeah.
Field goal will kill you.
Here it is, baby. Cash that at 8 to 1, boys.
That's not the first touchdown though?
No, it's the first team touchdown.
Are you sure?
I don't know about that, Jack.
Oh no, it's not. No. Fuck.
You're just making up rules.
I might have bet it. I might have bet it by accident though. Let me see if I hit that.
We're just making up shit as we go to boost our fucking unit count.
No, a loss is a loss. No,
I know, I'm just kidding. But
No, we're still up a unit.
We lost.
We're
We're up a unit because of the 2 to 1.
Yeah.
I know.
But I think I might have bet first team touchdown. I don't know. Let me see.
Either way, we got points. I like points.
Yeah, well, we have Kansas City team total over 16.5 in the first half. So no, I didn't. It was the first touchdown of the game. God damn it. Well, that's another reception, though.
Yep.
So we got 4. We need 3 more. 3 more Kelsey receptions to cash that prop.
3 quarters looking good there.
Yeah. Imagine it was 5.5, Twatty, at Bet 365 minus
Was it?
140. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Varun, I like that. Or the Deerslayer. So basically, you're just saying KC wins the half because, they probably win by a field goal. Although, having said that, Texans got the ball. So they'll probably end up with 1 more possession. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah, we want to see Kansas City punt. I mean, Houston Texans punt here.
Yeah. So the fact that it's 145 and Texans are going to have at least 1 more possession, theoretically. I'd probably be off of that personally. I like that 2.5 though.
I do think. Don't you think that you're probably more punt heavy in the second half of games than the first half?
Well, yes and no. I mean, as a general theory, yes, but you have to remember that the losing team will go on 4th down maybe as many times as 4 or 5 times and a half. The second half.
Right. You need a somewhat close game.
Right. I mean, a team could go on 4th down 3 or 4 times on a single drive. So that's the only stickler there.
Kelsey was 4 to 1 for first Kansas City touchdown. Oh, man, we should have hit that.
Here comes this boring ass offense. Going to try to run the clock. Look at that. 64,000 tests, only 5 positives.
That's incredible.
That's good work, actually.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's going to go up though as these teams travel. But hopefully just not enough to have any real concerns. There's a catch for Fuller, Twatty.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
probably halfway to my prop.
Yeah, we're looking. The prop's looking good.
What's up, Jay?
What up, boys?
What's up, JJ?
What's going on, buddy?
Trying to enjoy this first double pigskin night.
Do you have your Fabergé out?
You got the rosé in you right now?
I got the rosé.
Attaboy.
I got the rosé. So what's going on?
Joey
gave out a nice live winner, which was 2-1, I think, or something.
Yeah, anytime touchdown for Johnson. We got home at 2-1
Nice.
so far, but we threw a half unit shot on each team for first touchdown. That's some really big odds. So we're up a unit so far.
Hey, winners win.
Winners win, bro.
Yep. We're halfway to the Fuller prop, I'd say, 1 quarter in.
Yeah,
I think it was like 64 or something, maybe.
62.5. Kelly's got 4 receptions. We got over 6.5 for him.
Nice.
Kansas City first half team total we got, but that doesn't look great right now.
JJ, what do you got pendant on this?
Over first half and Edwards-Helaire touchdown.
Okay. What did that end up closing at? I think you gave it out like what, minus 125 or something?
It really depended your book. I think DraftKings was like up near 195. FanDuel, I think stayed around like 120, 130, 135, somewhere in there.
That was a good play.
We need a punt here.
It's got a first down already.
Ah, shit.
No, it's 4th and 10. 4th and 5 right now. Yeah, this should be a punt, right?
I don't understand why this doesn't stop the clock. I hate the stop the clock rules. I don't understand them. He clearly ran out of bounds. Like, what more out of bounds do you need for the clock to stop? Can anyone know that rule?
They don't.
I don't know.
They don't stop. I mean, the college NFL are a little different, but they don't stop it like that. Under 5 minutes, I think in both halves they do.
Yes, correct.
Wait, so the I ran out of bounds. The clock doesn't stop. The clock stops. Isn't a rule anymore.
It really depends how the refs do it, because sometimes if they'll run out of bounds like that and they'll slow up before they go out of bounds, the refs will consider that like a giving themselves up, and they'll just keep the clock running. Like that was kind of similar to that.
Wow.
Can I say how much I hate the fact that these players on other teams don't hate each other like 1990s NBA?
I know the rule changed. I was trying to get explanation, Prince. Thank you.
Like Deshaun Watson sitting on the fucking bench next to Mahomes.
Who cares?
I hate it.
What's up, Ty?
What's up, JJ?
I mean, like, I get you probably hate the defensive player. There's no, you ain't playing on the field the same time as Mahomes.
Joey, can you let me irrationally hate things?
They're young guys, they're probably friends, bro. They might hang out in the off season.
Jay wants Mahomes wants Watson to like shank Mahomes when he pulls up next to him on the sideline.
Correct.
He wanted him to go full Myles Garrett right there when he sat on his bench. He wanted to beat him over the head with the helmet.
That's right.
Braves take a lead. Huh.
I'm watching this Miami game, trying to figure out how they're not up 21-0, going for their 4th touchdown. That D-bag tried to be through on that punt. That's the only reason why UAB has a touchdown.
Joey's a millennial. I'm not a millennial.
Prince of the City. Yeah, you are technically.
Am I? I was born in '88.
Yeah,
technically
technically
you are.
technically I'm a millennial. It's up until 39 years old is I think what it technically is. But I thought I was like a Generation X kid.
I think he's a Generation X. I think Joey's Generation X, right?
No, Joey's a millennial. How old are you, Joe?
31.
Yeah, Joey's a millennial.
I don't know the years, but it is somewhere in the 80s where the high 80s, I think, where the millennials end.
What the fuck am I then?
Oh, you're a Generation Q or whatever the fuck.
You're a little brother.
I'm just here.
Millennial.
I'm being told by my analyst that it's 82. 82.
This is what it says. It defines millennials as adults between the age of 22 and 38 in 2019. So CNN reports that studies often use 1981 to 1996 to define millennials, but sometimes it's 80 to 2000. So I was born in 80. So maybe I'm not a millennial. I don't know.
Oh, if you were born in 80, no.
That's another catch for Travis Kelce.
That's 5.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's how we want to fucking start the year.
Oh, yeah. Got a KC touchdown on this drive.
Yeah. What was the first half? 26? Is that what it was?
Well, we got a team total.
Let's get Hilaire into the end zone right here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Beautiful.
A nice little 50-yard run for a touchdown because I know Mangone has his rushing yards prop.
What number did you get on the first half over, Jay?
27.
Okay. I got 20. I think I got 26 and a half.
So, JJ, we ran around the table earlier. What's your Super Bowl prediction? Who's your team out of the NFC, out of the AFC?
Oh.
Wow, I mean, I don't know how you could even know.
Taking a random guess. Taking a shot.
It's kind of like your tweet, Jay. You just make a fucking ridiculous prediction and then you let your balls hang out if it actually happens.
Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, AFC, it's tough to pick against the Chiefs. You know, I mean, ultimately, to me, it's obviously theirs to lose. NFC's a little more wide open, for sure. I think that the Niners are just really tough to trust if Garoppolo's game doesn't elevate. It's kind of pretty much wide open, in my opinion. But I tell you what, I'd love to see the Bucs there. I don't think they'll get there, but I'd love to see them there.
Ugh.
We appreciate that, why too, Jeff?
You know,
I went with Seattle, KC.
Seattle, oh my God, I like that because that's at least ballsy. That team's got an awful defense.
I know they do. It's a hot take. Don't judge me.
I love it. No, I love it.
I went Dallas, Pittsburgh.
Dallas is sneaky. Pittsburgh, okay.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, I like that Dallas pick. If just going out on a limb, I would say KC Dallas personally.
They had that number one offense in football for most of the year.
And I think their defense, on paper, they're loaded.
Yeah.
That's my issue. That's my issue with taking anybody from the NFC South, because ultimately the Falcons are not nearly as bad as they were last year, or at least their record showed. Obviously, the Saints are the Saints. The Bucs made improvements. Carolina is not like a pushover. So, I mean, that's a tough conference. They're all going to have to play each other a bunch.
Andy Reid's got his welding shield on. He's about to go weld some metal together.
I mean, that is a sight.
Him with the shield on is pretty funny looking, actually.
I'm convinced if the refs are going to get paid, this is the way they could do it right here. Again, I mean, we can take unders and then judge that no one went out of bounds all fucking game, and that clock just runs and runs and runs.
Yeah, I mean, that rule's been like that though, Chwadi.
Right, but I'm just trying to understand. No one can really knows the interpretation of it. What?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some official. I just know from watching last year that that's basically how it was done. I don't know the official, verbiage to it though.
But the fact is, it's a judgment call.
I don't know that to be true, actually.
No,
to be honest. I mean, ultimately, I just think I always thought they stopped it briefly and then just kept it going right after if you went out of bounds.
Yeah, I think so too. Unless it's under 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Obviously, everything gets stopped.
Andy Reid, reading his play chart through the fogged up lens is so 2020.
It's more impressive than the flu game.
It is.
Was it alpha or is it beta?
I would have cashed Belichick for wearing one of those shields. Isn't that just like a Belichick thing?
I feel like more Belichick is just to go out in the cutoff like nothing's going on. Like no mask, no nothing, no mask.
Yeah, I could see him coughing in people's faces for spite.
Well, there's the rushing prop, the yardage.
Why is he up over 50 already?
Oh yeah, he's got 57.
Nice. Twatty, you were on that, weren't you?
No, I was on the receiving.
That was Mangone.
Yeah,
Mangone was on the rushing yard.
Oh, nice.
Well, he just keeps getting the ball, so.
Yeah, he should be the de facto one.
Yep.
I mean, that's for sure. And you can just tell, he's good. I mean, a little bit of wiggle room, he's good.
They didn't run him into the ground in college either. So he's still on fresh legs. That's my worry about Jonathan Taylor.
You don't got to worry about Jonathan Taylor. He's gonna be in intramural leagues in 3 years.
I mean, this guy he's been hit. He rushed the ball 40 times a game for the last 4 years in the Big Ten.
I mean.
Imagine they're starting. How do you start Mac over? I mean, him over Mac.
You don't. They already said Mac's a number one.
Yeah, they're not going to start him over Mac.
Yeah, but the guys in the chat the other night said Jonathan Taylor was number one.
That's because analysts are blowing Taylor, because they think because they reached for Taylor in the second round that he's going to be the de facto number one day one. And look, I get it. Mac gets hurt, and Mac probably will get hurt because that's been his thing. But I mean, until that happens, he's going to have to literally steal that job from Mac.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they announced it this morning or yesterday morning that Mac is the number one.
I thought he would have had to.
He has to be
good.
Yeah.
I love that kid. I forget who. A couple of the guys in the chat though told us on Sunday that
there's been rumors that they were going to kind of split carries and stuff, but I had never heard that Taylor was going to be the number one personally. But
well, there's people drafting him in fantasy leagues over Marlon Mack.
Really?
People drafted him in the 4th or 5th round.
It makes no sense.
Crazy.
Wow.
I think the only two rookies that you would go high on a fantasy draft would have been Hilaire or Akers, the one that plays for the Rams.
Yeah, Cam Akers.
And not an early pick, but a late flyer would be on Zach Moss, the guy in Buffalo, because I could see him taking Singletary's job.
Yeah, I'm a big Marlon Mack, Josh Jacobs guy.
Jacobs is great. If he could just catch the ball, he'd be a complete back.
Yeah.
This first half over is going to be tough to hit. Back-to-back touchdowns here.
Oh,
I mean, it's definitely.
There you go. Oh, no, I know. But, yeah, definitely. Robinson getting a lot of love from Mahomes tonight.
yeah, and he just dropped two touchdowns.
That was, I tell you what, for having the over, that was a pretty tilting swing. I mean, you ultimately went from touchdown to punt from the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes underthrew that a bit, though. I mean, that's a tough ball for him to come down with how it was placed.
Anybody looking for a good live angle, you could bet the Phillies right now at minus 2,500 on the money line.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Who took it in?
Watkins.
Jesus.
There's just so many weapons on that offense.
So everybody's touchdowns.
Oh, I hope they review this and his knees down.
He might be. That would actually be lovely because then they're going to pound it in with a layer.
Yeah.
But he wasn't touched, so they'd have to say that he gave himself up, right? Because I don't think he was touched.
Well, he was touched.
He had been touched. He was down.
This guy 26 gets him.
That's gonna be close.
Oh, he's down. He didn't get in.
He's down.
Hilaire.
What would be more tilting though? Obviously, they review this. It comes back and like Mahomes.
Darrell Williams goes in.
It's not even Hilaire in the game. Like, do you imagine?
I'll tell you what would be tilting, JJ. Is if they
don't be surprised if it is that Darrell Williams.
If they take 4 downs to score this and it takes 3 minutes off the clock, that would really tilt me.
Yeah,
they run it in with the fullback.
You could just see like a Mahomes naked bootleg right now to stick it right in your ass.
Well, the Lakers are putting a stamp on this series.
Isn't it funny? Like game one both times. Like
it's almost like he gives them game ones. Like he's like, here's your one game lead, and I'm coming in game 2.
And so many like NBA hardos were like, no, like this game 1 was different. This.
Yeah, I know.
This is going to be a different series. Like, no, it's LeBron James, it's the Lakers, like it's Anthony Davis.
Yep.
We're not going to lose to a team like Houston.
I had the same exact conversation after game 1. I'm like, oh, you remember what happened in Portland?
They are Giannis in the Bucks.
This isn't Portland. This is a different team. Like, all right.
Yeah, like you didn't watch the Lakers energy game 1. Like this team is just this. They've already checked out.
That next series is going to be fun to watch. Both of them. The double LA.
Prince is asking, is Tucker playing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's being sarcastic with his 2 rebound line.
Yeah, he's playing.
He's playing. He's just running, but he's playing.
Why? Did you have a rebound prop or something?
No.
Okay.
My prop, I had Danny Green under 13.5.
Hey, Watto, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, PJ Tucker's played 31 minutes, and all he has to show for it is 3 rebounds and a block.
Yeah, that's what Prince was saying.
James Harden, 2 for 11 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3.
Wow, he's
15 points.
He's really 2 for 11. My God,
15 points. Imagine them holding him to that.
Yeah, you can't. They ain't winning a game with him scoring 15 points. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, they're almost down 30.
No Daniel House too, because he's trying to bang the COVID testers.
It's a ballsy play.
You kind of got to like respect it though.
I kind of you got to respect it because like she already she's not someone random bringing into the bubble. She already obviously passed the COVID test, so come on. Oh, get him in. Oh shit.
Here goes 35.
I tell you what, considering third down, like they're liable to not do this, to not run it again.
Yeah, they might just do that little bootleg throw. This might be a Kelsey touchdown.
Yeah, but they'll go on 4th down, which could be a run. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't see a 4th down. He lost a yard and a half.
Touchdown. Oh, they said, yeah, touchdown.
Who was that now?
Sammy Watkins again.
Sammy Watkins. Jesus. 16 plays, 9 minutes.
I tell you what, either the Texans are just like, and obviously we can't see the full screen, but either the Texans are just playing safeties way back, because that's not a typical Kansas City drive. I know it's obviously early in the year, but a 9-minute clock runner is not their typical.
Can we see this replay?
16 plays too.
Imagine they can do both with this offense. They could just chew off 9 minutes, but then if you want to score on them quick, they could just run it up on you. Just flip that
Joey,
switch.
It was close. It was close, Joey. I think he got in, but it was pretty close. They probably are going to look at it.
No, maybe not.
Nope. All right, I need a touchdown here from Houston.
Or a quick 3 and out, and Kansas City gets the ball back.
Yeah, it's a good call. I think, JJ, we're both on now. You at 27, I think, right?
Yeah, you ain't getting 2 field goals now.
Nope.
Wasn't drafted in your league, Y2J?
I mean, that's the problem. That's the problem with the Chiefs offense. Like when people are like, yeah, this is going to be the Tyreek Hill year. A lot of people like that third stringer. What's his name for Kansas City?
Coleman.
Yeah. This team has so many mouths to feed that like they're not going to score 50 a game. So, there's going to be a lot of dry weeks for these players. Obviously, Kelsey's in the mix. Hilaire.
Yeah, Corey, it's funny about Watkins because didn't the first game last year he have like 3 touchdowns and 200 yards receiving?
And then Robinson had it the next game, and then Kelsey had it the next game, and then Hill had it the next game. If fantasy-wise for this offense, the only guy I would want is Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's the only guy guaranteed to get the ball and get you points. Like the other guys are just like, if they're open, they're getting it, but somebody else might be open too.
A kickoff return? What?
What about Kelsey? You wouldn't want him?
He's probably the safest, but
the safe, like if I could get him, like, and not have to reach for him in a draft, I'd be fine with it. But I wouldn't reach for him. I'd much rather have like a Kittle. I feel like Kittle's just going to get pelted with the ball more, and he's like all they have receiver wise.
You know who I really like? Well, not that he's a sleeper, people know about him, but Waller. I think he's like
Waller's really good. Ertz
like a wide receiver who's real athletic, and I like him.
Oh, there's Fells again.
Get another playoff. Not so much.
Is that Fells with his second catch?
Third.
It's his third catch, that over 2.5 at plus 150.
What are the refs doing?
I'll be honest. Like with this game now going to the half, it's not at the half yet, so I guess I'd have to wait. But I mean, UAB has literally done next to nothing this first half. I'd almost want to get in live on Miami.
I hear you there. I was surprised that it was that close. Wasn't it a defensive touchdown or something?
It was a Miami fumbled a punt inside their own 20.
Okay.
And then UAB scored on that short drive. It was a 15-yard drive. I mean, don't get me wrong, UAB's moved the ball, but like, here's the thing: UAB's not built to come from behind. If Miami was to just score one more time, this is going to become they're going to force UAB to become a passing team, which this could get ugly.
So what? King isn't running all over these guys from UAB?
Well, do realize, Twatty, UAB, it's like they have like a top 15 D1 defense. At least in 2019, they did. I didn't know that. They just don't play in a Power 5, so they don't get that kind of respect. But they're a very underrated defense overall, at least in the market. But the issue is that there's a lot of speed on this Miami team. A lot of people also know that Miami's offense was awful last year.
Mm-hmm.
But they did some revamping. Obviously, they get King. They brought in SMU's offensive coordinator.
I really like King. He's got to be the best athlete on the field, doesn't he?
In this game, yeah. In this game. So if Miami starts the second half with ball, regardless if they score here, it's probably going to be like the second half line is probably going to be something like Miami minus 8.5 or 9.5. It's going to happen.
Connor says that Miami gets the ball to start the half.
Yeah. So since they get it, it's probably. I mean, let's assume Miami doesn't score on this Hail Mary. It's going to be. It should be like Miami minus 9.5 second half, which I'm not totally against.
So minus 9.5 for the game, or minus 9.5 for the second half.
It should be minus 9.5 for the second. It should be like minus 8.5 or 9.5 for the second half. Because pregame line 16.5. They're up 7. They're going to start with the ball. Mathematically it should be like 9.5 live. So they would be, whatever that is, 9.5, 7. So it'd be like minus, I guess, it'd be minus 16.5 live.
Did they just hand the ball off?
Yep.
They don't want to give the ball back. It's third down. KC use a timeout here, and not a third and short, I guess. Wow, this is setting up for a field goal.
I mean, they're not even set up. They're not even past the 30, Chwatty.
No, that's what I'm saying. If anything, they're going to end this half with a field goal. They're not. Touchdown looks really far from here. You're right. I mean, they may not get anything, but they're surely not getting a touchdown for us.
Yeah, that touchdown taken back will wind up being the difference, which is a shame. But is what it is. Tell you what, a lot of overall offense though in the not that you didn't expect it, but I mean a lot of the yards got to be pretty wild for both teams, at least somewhat up there. But actually, now that I think about it, with Casey's long drive, that probably ate up.
Why do you throw that to Cooks and not Fuller? Let's have Cooks out jump somebody.
Mahomes 14 for 18, 105 with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's obviously not a lot.
Watson 7 for 9 for 69.
Yeah, I think that I'm at least from obviously what I just said before, I'm not taking into account the fact that there's really been limited drives.
Well, there was that 9-minute drive, which will kill it over. That's for sure. I mean, it ended with the touchdown, but I mean, a 9-minute drive, that's half the first half. I mean, almost. Hopefully Houston will say we can't kick field goals with this team.
Rockets made it a game.
Did they?
What's your score?
Westbrook for 3. They're down 9 now. They were just down 7. It's only a minute 20 left. Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Looks like I'm going 0 for 2 today on the spreadsheet.
Now they're down 7 again. 105-98.
The live total in this game is 48.5. What do you guys think about that?
It's tough to say if they continue these long drives. Like it would seem like an obvious under.
Jesus.
This tackling is horrific.
Let's get down into the goal line, and then we got the option of Watson inside the 10.
If you're Houston, you got to take that time out there. I mean, I'm behind you guys, but got to take that time out there. I guess you could spike it. Are they about to spike it?
No.
A fast, incomplete pass.
Oh, wow. He had him, too. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuller hasn't caught a pass all second quarter. Shit.
Well, I think what you're going to see with Fuller this year, and interested to see if he makes his next step up in elevation, is he's going to start seeing a lot of first string corners. I know Cook's obviously is going to see respect, but he'll probably see one of the team's faster corners. To me, the Cook signing didn't make a lot of sense. You already have a speedster.
Who, Stills?
Well, I mean, Fuller.
Oh, yeah. Fuller is super fast. Yeah.
Alex Caruso for 3.
I wonder if Fuller's he may be faster than Stills or faster than Cook. I don't know.
I mean, that fog on I can't get enough of it.
The San Francisco?
The fog on the face mask of Andy Reid. I can't get enough of it.
33, 50-yard field goal attempt here.
He had him again.
That was a bad throw.
That was 7.
Oh, there's my under. 0 for 1 in the football season.
That was a small window, but yeah, he had him.
We can get Sammy Watkins over 5.5 receptions. He's at 3 right now.
His two of his catches, though, weren't they both in the inside the 5? It was almost like
Oh my goodness!
All right, we're still alive, JJ.
You're right.
We're still alive.
That actually might be good for Jay too. They got 3 timeouts. Let's go. That wasn't even close.
Although I would have taken that because I'm in the full game over.
Yeah, you'd figure Kansas City does try to score here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they got 3 timeouts.
Yep.
Yeah, where this was punted from, they should be starting at nearly the 40.
Yep.
Yeah, they're at the 40.
I mean, kicked from
41.
Yeah, this is definitely a field goal situation, though.
Does anybody have a live reception prop on Travis Kelce?
Somebody said 7.5 before.
7.5 minus 110. What does he have? 5 right now?
5.
I kind of like that.
Lakers going to end up winning by 10. And they cover.
I mean, we don't think that Kelsey's good for 3 receptions in the second half.
I mean, he's probably going to get one here. Look. Oh, maybe not. That's Watkins again. Jesus.
Fuck.
So we got 2 plays and a field goal, maybe.
So that's 4 receptions. That number was just 5.5. That's going to be 6.5 now.
Yep.
JJ, what are you thinking about that? Miami still mulling it over?
Actually, I haven't been looking at the line. Let me see.
7.5.
The second half line's only 7.5?
Yeah.
Wow. Actually, yeah, I'm actually seeing 7.
7, you almost got to jump on it, right? I mean, unless it's juiced terribly.
I'd almost rather jump on the under, just because if Miami scores again and UAB
there's Kelsey again.
Fuck.
and
I
UAB
was
Face mask. Let's go. Take one shot at the end zone. Add 15 yards to this, right?
Yep, that's 15 extra.
One shot at the end zone. Sorry, JJ got excited there.
and UAB becomes pass happy. That's not going to be good for points.
Yeah.
But I do hate betting unders where I knew I could have got a better number pregame. I'll see that Miami drive. Miami punts.
Oh, horse collar. That wasn't even that bad. Oh, where are we? Do we get a shot at the end zone here?
Should be at like the 17. I mean, but yeah, ultimately, if you're Kansas City, you know you're going to make this field goal. This throw has to be towards the end zone.
Yeah, and I think they won't play conservative. I think they'll take a shot. 16-yard line.
Oh, there's a shot. Oh no! Oh, 1 foot.
1 foot.
Jesus.
Now you got to kick the field goal.
Flag. Oh, they won't put more time on regardless. But
How many yards does Kelsey have? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jay.
No, I was going to say unless you guys are ahead of me, so I don't know what the flag is.
Oh, it's on the defense.
it'll be just chip shot field goal now.
Yep. So Jay, you need this for our live play here too. Team total over.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, I'm studying the live props.
I know.
Yeah,
I got you.
this puts us over our first half team total, which was really close to being a play, man. Fuck me.
Well, it's on here.
We had our chances, JJ, for that, but oh well.
Wow, look at those! Look at those locks. Not gonna get in the way of football. Oh, he banged it.
Put it on the board.
All right.
Butker's money.
Okay.
All right.
Rouge.
What did I miss? What did that kick hit? Oh, the team total for Kansas City. Nice.
Yep.
First half team total over, yeah. All right, so this is what I'm seeing. 74.5 yards live on Kelsey. He's got 50 in the first half.
His receptions are 8.5, and he's sitting at 6.
Yeah, I don't know what's better, taking the 3 receptions or the 24 yards. I want to get on something, though.
And they have Watkins at 6.5, and he's at 5 catches.
He's a guy that can just completely go away, though. Like you won't hear from him for 3 weeks.
I think Kelsey can get those 24 yards in one play rather than, like, having to get three more receptions to win. I think I'd rather take the 24 yards.
So Y2J, that's funny. I was looking at that game. I wanted to take Dodgers team total over, but it's 5.5, 5.5.
What can you get on Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's rushing attempts? I'm seeing 19.5 minus 140.
Rushing attempts.
I know, Aaron. That's the crazy thing to me. I can't believe it. That's what he was known for coming out of college. Oh, well. Man, Gone's trying to get in, I guess.
Oh, is he? I don't see him on the bottom.
He's asking if you send him the right link.
I did.
Let me fill up a little rosé.
What's his rushing attempts? I'm kind of interested in that too, Ty.
I'm seeing 19.5 and minus 1.
Yeah. I think that's all I see too, because let me check DraftKings if they have attempts. Oh yeah, they do. That line's down right now, T. But when it comes up, I'll let you know. I'm gonna take that over 74.5 for Travis Kelce live.
I mean, dude, they're correlated. Why don't you just take them both? If he hits one, he's going to hit the other.
I don't know, 20. He can get 24 in one reception rather than needing 3.
Right, but what I'm saying is you're trying to separate and decide which one to take. When I'm saying that if one hits, the other one's probably going to hit as well. So you could take his 3 more receptions and his over 24 more yards, right? I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, no.
I understand what you're saying.
Because if he catches 3 more, he's probably going to get 24 yards. And if he gets 24 more yards, he probably gets 3 catches. Doesn't always go that way, but just saying. What up, man, going?
What's up, Jay? I wanted to pop in. I want my Scrooge, my prop hit, man. I'm in the clear. I'm 1-0 in football. I'm retiring. I'm out.
Man, we were all over it, bro. I was all over it. I was keeping track. All right, man, go and hit it. Everyone give him a clap.
Yeah, we gave you the moment of silence, and you come on here. What is that? A Brett Favre jersey?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Packers fan. I mean, I gotta rep my team. It's the first night of the season.
I mean, if winning a player prop. I mean, have you ever done this before?
Jay, listen here, pal. Okay, I'm 1-0. Okay. If I'm 5-0, I don't want to see the Run Pure Bets account saying, "Man, going 5-0 in player props," because I'm gonna comment back and say, "Have you ever done a player prop?" I'm gonna do the same thing, Jay. So
he said,
let them know. Like, show them on DraftKings when you go to bet a player prop that the max you can bet is like 13 cents.
Yeah, it is tough out here, but yeah, we hit, and we hit at the other books too, right? You can get like 57.5 at some books. Like we hit on the higher numbers too already. So. How else are you guys doing? Any other good hits so far? I saw Scrooge. I popped on the YouTube channel and I saw Scrooge popping across the screen. I don't think it was for me. So
yeah, we're gonna have a big night. We're looking to have a big.
Yeah,
night.
We're looking good.
So I like to hear.
Anytime touchdown for David Johnson, 2-1.
So I'm definitely gonna target a live spot, pending Miami's first drive.
Shit! Now Willie's saying it's 7.5. JJ.
Well, at dog money, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for their drive. So basically, if they score, I'm gonna bet the game under. After they score, and if they punt, I'm gonna bet Miami minus the points.
Jay, can you do something for the people? I think they'll appreciate this. I got a video. I don't know if you saw the promo video for our Showdown product of Big T on a jet ski. I'll DM it to you right now. You got to put it on the big screen. It's too good, right, JJ?
Oh, on the jet ski? Yeah.
I'll send it to you right now. You got to put this on the screen for the people. We sent a tweet out. It's a video of Tony on the jet ski. It's too good.
I'll just grab the tweet.
All right, cool. I sent you the tweet, so it's there.
I mean, the thing about Big T is he's like Pitbull. He's Mr. Worldwide. The dude is a jockey. The dude is a professional jet skier. He gets everywhere.
he fucks.
He's like that old man in that beer commercial that's dancing with the hot lady.
The most interesting man in the world. Oh man, I could make a good video of that. Like Big T, the most interesting man in DFS or something. Yeah. I got to do something with that. That'd be too good, right, JJ?
Be solid.
I got to cook something up there. I'll figure some idea out. It'll be too good.
All right, I'm gonna take Kelce live over 74.5 yards.
I'm gonna do it too.
Okay, twist my arm.
JJ, I don't know if you're watching baseball tonight. Did you see Chris Paddock was done after 2 innings?
Wow! Again?
No, he doesn't give up any runs. Why? He got hurt?
I don't know. I'm staring at it. It says it's a video. The Padres. Chris Paddock's night is done. He gave up 1 hit, 1 run.
Yeah.
He's out the game for Adrian Morjon.
Yeah, he had to be. He had to. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
That's tough. I'll have to see. I wonder. I know in DFS people were sweating because of this. Garrett Cole's game got rained out, and then Sonny Gray was maybe going to get rained out. That was a disaster people were dealing with. But that game's going now again, finally.
All right. Hang on. Tell me if you guys can hear this.
I can't hear anything.
No,
I'm supposed to
hear it.
No, me either.
All right, hang on.
Mangone, I mean, I think it needs to be addressed. You're again in another room. We get you. You're like a fucking game of Clue.
I'm like a game of Clue. Yeah, I'm at my friend's house. I just picked a random.
You didn't know?
Yep, I hear it.
Your ass better call somebody.
I can't. Was that during the hoop trip?
What?
Was that during the hoop trip?
Yeah, during the lake trip that they did. Yeah. That's what I basically requested it. I wanted, if you've seen Kenny Powers, I wanted to get him to dress up like Kenny Powers more so, but that's the best I could get from Tony. So it was pretty good though. So people loved it on Twitter.
That's great. For those wondering what a guy like myself eats at this hour of the night, it is a blueberry fig bar.
That's an alpha move.
Yeah. If you think only pussies eat fig bars, I mean, legitimately eat my ass.
I brought noons to the to my friend's place, JJ. So it doesn't matter. Travis is still having some high noons tonight.
Wow. Death, taxes, and Travis drinks the high noons. Mangone definitely doesn't dabble in the high noons.
Nah, Mangone's getting like a strawberry margarita or something.
I got Kelsey over 73.5.
I'm gonna be down the shore tomorrow, man. Going visiting the Madre.
Oh, where what shore?
FanDuel.
She's in Tom's River.
Oh. Come stop by.
Not too far from me.
You guys are rolling. You guys are rolling the dirty South.
Yeah, buddy.
I was there. I'm not there now, but I'm back home actually. Twa, did you figure out your DraftKings casino snafu? Is that all figured out yet? Or
no, they're still holding. They're still holding $2,500 of our money. Now
they said the only way you get it back is if you play it on the blackjack table.
Yeah, and martingale it. But aren't we, JJ? Don't we have an affiliation with DraftKings?
Partnership with their sportsbook.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't burned the fucking place down yet.
70. You can get 72.5 yards on Kelsey at FanDuel.
What's the issue you're having, Twatty?
Must have went down.
I sent them an email and I said, listen, turn off the casino part of the sports book, which I do on all of the sports books. I haven't even gone over there and played blackjack or anything, but I just wanted to be a preventative maintenance, like in case I'm hammered one night, like want to go martingale on it. So I told them to shut off the casino part of it. They shut the whole site down, but they never refunded my money. So they're like, they sent me an email. We take this seriously and you're up for review. I'm like, listen, I asked you to take down just the casino. The fact that you took down everything is your fault. So fuck you, pay me. Give me my money back. This has been we're almost at 10 days. Not only can I not play with the money, but I can't even take the money out. And no one's returning emails or phone calls. So at what point I go. I don't know.
You just keep working with support, right?
Yeah.
They have a live chat too, don't they?
Oh, you would think they have the icon that says live chat, and then you hit it, and there's no fucking live chat.
Well, is it when you hit it? Was it during like business hours or off business hours?
I think both. It takes you when you hit the live chat. It takes you to send us an email in lieu of a real person.
Well, best of luck, Karate. I think the game's starting back up soon. So I'm gonna head out, guys. Just wanted to get my Scrooge in, say hello, and we'll be I'll be around whenever. When's the next live show? Are we doing premium shows, Jay? When's the next time you're going live?
Saturday for college and fights, and then all day Sunday for NFL.
Enjoy the workbench, Travis.
See you guys later. Good luck. Keep crushing it, guys. Keep winning people.
So I don't really want to cause some shit because we have an affiliation with them. But then I thought maybe I could use that affiliation a little bit to my advantage and not be shitty with them and say, listen, we have an affiliation with you. What's going on here?
Yeah, just DM me after some of the details. I'll see what I can do, Twitty.
Yeah, no, I'll give them another week or so. Just maybe they're busy. There's a lot going on, so I'll give them another week. But then, I'll email you and let you know where we are.
We can get McCole Hardman over 11.5 receiving yards. He's at 6 right now. That's literally one more catch.
Yeah.
Connor, I'm gonna have a live show for football pre-show with Holden.
What, Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Trying to figure out what that visor is attached to on Andy Reid's head. Doesn't look like it's strapped to the hat.
That's like I think it goes around. It's like a what is Max wearing the other day?
A headband?
Yeah, it's like a headband. It's like attached to a headband.
All right, so Miami's going to kick a field goal, which is probably the absolute worst thing for me because it's not going to impact the total much, and it's going to impact their live line, or their live spread line.
Shit.
I would have rather them scored a touchdown or punted, to be honest.
Hilaire's going to get 100 tonight, huh?
That's what his yards were set at halftime, was 102.5.
That's what they did with Hunt. His first game, they ran him out there.
Good Kelsey here.
You catch another one?
No.
No, is that Watkins again or somebody? Robinson?
Yep, Watkins.
Son of a bitch.
You would only need a half a yard or a half a catch from him now, right, for the win?
That would have been 2. I set it at 5.5, and then I set it at 6.5. He's at 6 right now.
David, it's anytime touchdown, and that already cashed.
He's not stretching the field here at all for us. So, JJ, let us know if you got something. I'll jump in.
Yeah, so this is the issue with a field goal there is that the total doesn't move at all, and the spread moves a half a point, which basically now you have to lay the hook at 7.5 for the second half.
Right, instead of 7, yeah.
I wish I could live bet their team total. I don't see an option for it. I'll tell you what, one I might like even more. I mean, if Azarenka loses this set the way she's about to, set 2 Azarenka. I'm not sure what that line will be. Let me see. Let me see if they have it.
You out wide too, Joe?
No, he asked if we had any non-player props second half.
Oh.
Plays right now, and I said not yet.
I know, Deer Slayer. That's what I'm talking about. Everything's been within a 5-yard box.
There's Hardman. Right?
Yep.
That was that 4 yards or 5 yards they needed?
Yeah.
I think at least, yeah.
Tyler's just calling out winners.
7 yards.
Yep, that's the over already.
Hey, Tom, no, we didn't do a video on it this weekend. Smaller.
Woo, JJ! Yes.
I'm going against him. Ouch.
JJ, watch the TV.
Is it about to be Is it about to be a long Hilaire score?
Yeah.
There we go. Put it on the board. God, the kid is filthy. Look at the juke. Oh, you love
He's got 20 points already, fantasy, probably, right?
Oh, yeah. God, that's probably puts him over 100.
He still hasn't caught a pass, has he?
Nope.
Jesus. I blew that one, didn't I? Jesus.
All right, so, guys, the set's not over. But if the set ends the way it should, which would be an Azarenka loss this is now the semifinals of the U.S. Open, I'm going to want to bet for a half unit Azarenka to win set 2. It's dog money right now, or slight dog money, but it'll probably wind up being by the time this set ends like minus 105. That will be a play, assuming Azarenka doesn't do anything silly.
Marlins walked off. Are they over 500? Good for them.
Yeah, they are. 2019.
Good for them. I said at the beginning of the year, I love their lineup, but I didn't think their pitching would, and their pitching's held up. Yeah, I mean, good for them. What are the Yanks? Are they in like third place or something?
Yeah, take it easy.
They just continue to go south. It's a shame because a lot of it's because of injuries. But,
yeah.
And Gary
but isn't
Sanchez.
Baltimore like right behind them?
Yeah, they're one game behind.
That's insane. That's insane.
Nice, David.
But this is what you kind of had to expect, right? I mean, not that you expected it in this format, but a small sample season like this,
yep,
this shit can happen.
Yep. The Yankees are battling the Yankees are battling the Tigers and Orioles for like the 8th spot right now.
Well, my pick was the Rays, and they're looking good. So, but I was off on everyone. I was really off on the Mariners. I had them as the worst team in baseball, and they played well.
Worst team in baseball is the Pirates and Red Sox.
That's amazing that the Red Sox would let that happen to that franchise.
Or Diamondbacks.
But how about how much talent the Diamondbacks have? Like, if you look at their lineup compared to the Pirates, you're like, this isn't even close.
Not really anymore.
I mean, you have both. You had both Martes, you had Escobar, you had Peralta, you had Christian Walker. I mean, the Pirates had Josh Bell, and he's not even good.
Both Martes are gone.
Well, did Cattell move too? I saw Starling.
He's hurt.
Yeah, I know. Starling left.
Yeah, Starling left and he's hurt.
This UAB team, ugh.
Escobar, I meant, not Polanco, sorry. Yeah, now it's Fuller time, Corey. Let's go. He had 3 catches in like first 5 minutes. Hasn't anything since.
Sorry, they're gonna air it out, so we don't have to worry about that.
I tell you what would be tilting if this game flies over the game total. I bet the first half over.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, in baseball though, that's easily happened to me. Like normally, I guess if you take it over the course of a season, those will even out, right? The first half she bet that win, the games lose. First half she lose, the games win.
Yeah.
But man, like the difference with me is literally like I think it's like 0-5, like at least for when it's happened. Like games where I've either bet first 5, win, lose, whatever in the game, or bet game, lost first 5. Definitely like it's not net neutral by any means for me in my sample.
I think that's Fuller.
I didn't see.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Stefan, you great on 56 for Fuller. I think we got him at 62 or something like that. I actually got him at personally like 67 maybe. But we got him on the show, I think, for 62.5. 56 is a great job.
Kelsey just always fucking puts the work in. He's got like whatever. I mean, depending on your league, he's got like 17 fantasy points. I tell you what, like I know David Johnson looks good, but this is like one of the worst running defenses in the NFL. At least was last year.
Why are you running the ball? Here's my thing about running the ball here. It's fine. Yeah, you can come back from a 24-7, deficit, but they're going to score 14 to 21 more points. So it's like running the ball here.
I think the issue for Houston is you got to kind of keep this defense honest, because once you commit to being only a passing team, this team's just going to unleash the pass rushers. That's the only thing Kansas City does good in that defense. And then you just become completely one-dimensional.
I know, but I know. You can't take 30 seconds of fucking play. KC is going to score 14, 21 more points in this game.
There's Fuller again.
All right, Fuller, let's go. Matter of fact, we got to be getting close, I would think. Around 50 maybe. I should take a look. Oh, shit. Is that right? Oh, he's only got 40. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, that's
What was the Y2J? Running yards, or was that total yards?
total.
That's probably total yards.
That was rushing.
Really? 71.5. Just rushing for David Johnson.
No. That's total.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's total. Yeah. Hilaire's going to rack up some yards in this second half. They've ran the ball 3 of the last 4 plays. Tick, 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 tick.
The issue is, Twatty, is that's semi their edge. But yeah, you're right. At this juncture, they don't really have the time to be manufacturing an 8-minute 7-point drive, even an 3-point drive.
You just keep running.
Again. This is Bill O'Brien. This is what Bill O'Brien does. At this point, with this amount of time left, they can score a touchdown on almost every possession and still lose. I mean, KC is going to continue to score. Play was under 71.5. In what game? Oh, you're talking about Hilaire.
David Johnson looks okay.
David Johnson. Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Definitely on the sidelines, obviously, but
what are they going to do? Punt? That was a terrible series. Run. 2 runs.
But I mean, this goes to Bill O'Brien. This will be a point I talk about on the show tomorrow with the DFS guys and this fucking UAB team, unbelievable. This will be something I talk about with the DFS guys and then on Sunday morning as well. This week in particular, like I know that a lot of people, and even myself, kind of fall in love with models and process in that regard, and obviously the math end of betting sports. But week 1 in particular, like you gotta shed your models and give some extra points to just good head coaches, and then lose points for bad head coaches. Bill O'Brien is a bad head coach, and under these tough times, you're going to want head coaches that are able to make necessary adjustments.
Oh, you're exactly right. That series was pathetic. You're down, 14 points halfway through the third quarter to a team that's going to continue to pile it on in spite of themselves. You have to go downfield.
Twatty, did you bet that bet boost on Fox Bet I told you about for the game? Kelsey and Hilaire to score at plus 300.
No, I didn't get to it.
So that one won.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how does that happen?
And furthermore, the analytics probably say to go for it there. What do you think, JJ? At the 50?
I'm watching the UAB game. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not watching the.
Yeah. I think it was like 4th and 7 or 4th and 5.
It was a BS offsides call, David. It looked like a false start, but they called offsides. This team's going to be gifted another touchdown. It's crazy. Ugh. Like, part of me, like, the numbers part of me wants to just pound Miami live right now. But, like, this team is literally, like, has a horseshoe shoved up their ass. They fumble the ball on this drive. It literally bounces into a Miami guy's hands, and another guy kicks it out of his hands into out of bounds.
So they never really had possession.
Which keeps UAB's drive alive.
Right.
And then on a 4th down, the dude looks like a false start. He hops front, and so Miami purposely goes off sides, and they don't call the false start. They call offsides.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I'm torn. I would say there's definitely value to bet Miami, but this game just has like the horseshoe up UAB's ass type of look to it.
This is just going to just run the ball.
But I'll tell you what, at 7, I do like it. I'm seeing 7 minus 118, Jay. We can do that for half unit. Miami live.
Second half -7?
No, it's live. It's in the third quarter.
Oh, okay. What price?
118.
Nice. Take that, a pass. Nice.
I can't get over how far ahead of me you guys are.
There's another one for Watkins.
Direct TV. Jay, they're saying you can get 6.5, 105. Well, but it's I don't know what that would mean though, but they're saying 6.5, 105. You could post that instead, or at least post 7 at less vig.
Well, I mean, if 6.5 is available right now, I'll post that.
Yeah, you could do 6.5, 105. It seems like that's the consensus. I only have DraftKings app up. But I guess I could.
I got -5.5, -115.
Jesus Christ, where?
At BetMGM.
Yeah, so it does seem like DraftKings hanging a bad number. Yeah, so do the 6. The 6.5 is probably more what people are going to see. 6.5, 105. Oh, look at this guy with the Xbox headset on.
Hey, Max.
Hello.
I like it. You come in, you do the hair.
Yeah, I took a shower today before I came in because yesterday my feet were smelling and I was like smelling them and I was like, yeah, it was getting me tilted. I'm sorry that UAB is fucking actually playing well tonight. I will share 2 tidbits. Miami's terrible as a fucking favorite in an opening game. And as long as fucking the quarterback for the UAB isn't throwing interceptions, it's going to fucking give us problems all day. I expected them to have 2 or 3 picks by now.
Well, easy, Max. I mean, UAB's got like next to no yard. I mean, UAB scores on a fumble inside Miami's 20.
Yes, but Miami's running the ball and they only have 17 points. When you have 2 guys averaging 7 yards a carry, you need to be able to produce a little more than that.
Yeah, I think there's been limited possessions with UAB slow in the game that I just think that the turnovers a category you would have figured at least would have been a net neutral, or Miami would have won that category, them losing that category in the way they have. Yeah, I think that's why this
like don't get me wrong. Cameron Harris has been fucking fantastic today. I think Miami has something going there, but the fact that UAB had that game against Central Arkansas, I think gives them that little bit of an edge. Obviously, in the next fucking 18 minutes, we can see a complete reversal. But if you can't capitalize on your possessions and you're forcing guys to fucking punt the ball 7 times already in the game, and you're still giving up 14 points, that's a problem.
Yeah, I wasn't coming into this game looking at Miami to be a juggernaut on offense. I think that defensively, I mean, look at the rush yards. Like, 250 rushing yards for Miami.
That's what I expected, but that's what I expected. I expected them to dominate the fucking play clock and have the ball a ton. But
this game script has gone 180 from what I needed.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking at an overtime play -175. For this Vegas game to go to overtime. Obviously, it's a shitty number, but I bet it like a degenerate. So you could fade it, tail it, do whatever the fuck you want. Joey, just because I know that you care, tonight my softball game was very frustrating. We only had 1 girl show up. We had to default, but we played the game with like who we had there, so it didn't mean anything. But I hit really well. And I made a really nice throw from the outfield to home plate and got a runner out. So
nice. What did you have
yeah,
for
a really nice sidearm throw.
Some would call that an outfield assist.
Oh my god!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Default means you just take a forfeit.
Yeah, we forfeit the game, but we played out because obviously we had the diamond for the time.
Got it.
Yeah, my captain is literally he throws like a girl, and he's like worse than a girl. Like, he is literally the worst softball player I've ever fucking played with, and I don't know why he's the captain. So. But your boy fucking got on base every time, so that's all that
Good
matters
job.
at the end.
I'm proud of you, Max.
I appreciate it, Joey. I strive to be at a level like yourself, so I look up to you as a softball player, and obviously vertically because you're taller than me. But yeah, no. I don't need to hear Jay's R jokes, you know?
I mean, I just can't give credit out when you're playing against cripples and Muppets. You know what I mean?
See, if they had enough cripples and Muppets to fucking form multiple teams in a softball division, I'd be impressed. But that's just not possible. You have to use common sense in a time like this. Common sense says that, Jay, you're fucking smoking a pipe. And I hope it's weed. All right, come on.
No, I'm joking.
I
I'm
know.
glad you had a good day in softball.
Yeah, that's what matters, boys. That's what matters. Just me, not the team win. That's a team that's not going to win a lot of games. We're 2-3. Wow, that number just jumped to -300. This game's going to go to overtime.
If you're on the under here, you got to be feeling really good.
If you're on the under in the fucking Miami game, you're definitely not feeling good.
Get in there, Miami.
There you go. You're in.
So this is what's going to tilt me so hard about this game. This game's going to end. Miami's going to have double the amount of yards UAB does, and this is going to somehow be a game that's going to be sweat late.
Man, it definitely pays to fucking get in early on a fucking game in a line like this. 13.5 to 16 at close. That's a fucking key number and a fucking missile.
Azarenka plus 190 to win the second set.
So
I assume I missed it. It must have already started.
What's going on with the live plays? What's cashed and what hasn't so far?
Everything's cashed.
You guys hit the plus 800?
No, the 2 half-unit shots on the big odds lost. Other than that, the anytime touchdown plus 200, Joey got home. Kansas City first half team total, I got home. I don't know how Fuller's looking. Kelsey over 6.5 looks great. We need one more.
Fuller's probably a 50-50 at this point. I think he's got like 40 or 41 yards, something like that.
And that 40. Miami play is a live play?
Cody, lay off Azarenka for now. I didn't get to watch a whole lot of the end of that first set, but lay off for now. I want to see if she can at least prove to hold her serve. Because the way that first set looked, you'd almost argue she might be hurt.
Good to see the shows having a good night. 5 punts you guys are at? You guys need what, 3 more?
Yeah, I'm hoping we get one here. Every 3rd and 7 has just been a first down. Fucking killing me.
Well, for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Well, the saving grace is definitely Kansas City's not the kind of team that wants to fucking go on an 8-minute drive, you know? So if they're going to score, it's probably going to be within 6 minutes.
We could use one here.
Get this play off before the end of the third quarter, please, and thank you.
38 points? Fuck.
Does that count as a tackle for
Ramon? You think that fucking Vegas is gonna score? Because I got the overtime play.
He didn't get the point. What are you doing?
Hey Tyler.
What's up, Maxwell?
It was half a unit, Cody.
I'm doing pretty good because Mangone fucking had to fucking eat some fucking cobble fucking pie last night.
Joey, did you see that?
Yeah.
They went no huddle to hurry up and get the play off because they had 20 seconds left, and then Watson didn't. What was that? That'll put you on tilt.
It's Bill O'Brien, coach teams, always doing the right thing.
Holy fuck! That just cost them 22 seconds to not get a playoff.
Are you guys betting against Serena Williams?
No, because I missed the line, and I was a little concerned. I was hoping Azarenka would finish that set a little strong. She actually got broken to finish that set, and I was a little concerned that she might have been hurt. But do realize, Max, coming to this match, Azarenka was a $140 favored against Serena.
That's crazy. Especially with Serena being able to put it together for one tournament a year.
If you're talking about putting it together for one tournament a year, she hasn't won a major in, I believe, 3.5 years.
Well, that's going to change.
And what do you think about it live then?
Azarenka, I'm not watching the match, but the way Azarenka looks so good this tournament, and now she doesn't look good at all. I'm not watching the match, though. I mean, at least based on the score. I'll tell you what, she will definitely be an underdog to Osaka. Osaka will probably be like a $160. So if Serena wins, she'll be about a $160 underdog to Osaka. And I want to be clear, Serena I don't think's won a major in 3.5 years, but she's gotten to them. She's just
I think 4. I think she lost 4.
She's lost she might have lost her last 4. That might be true, Jay.
Larry, you son of a bitch. Oh.
I don't have the score in front of me. Did Serena already break her in the second set?
No, it's 1-1.
Let me throw this. It is. I want to watch this UAB game.
Like,
how
does Miami know UAB is going to throw the ball fucking 8 out of 10 times? Like, sit back and fucking zone it up. Like, wow. UAB's fucking finding fucking nice fucking gaps in the fucking middle of the field. Like, you can't let them have that.
Is that Will Fuller? All right, there we go. That was another 15. We need 10 more yards from Will Fuller.
They got Jacksonville's 2020 win projection. That's 6.2. Good luck with that.
There you go, Miami defense. Force fucking Tyler Johnson to a bad throw. Scare him.
How about Tennessee being like 9.8?
I would have to look at their schedules, but there's no way that Jacksonville wins 7 games.
No way.
Oh, boy.
Please house it.
Nope.
Oh, terrible throw. That was like interception fucking city. Why wasn't somebody there? Yeah, that -6.5 is starting to look a lot better after watching that drive. One nice pass to the middle.
Easy, Max.
Penalties are killing these guys.
We don't appreciate mushers.
Fuck that bullshit. I mush nonsense.
Don't make me bring out the mush police.
Oh my god. What are you gonna bring out Mangone? I'm not scared.
No, Mangone right now is fucking somewhere.
Workbench.
Yeah.
Hilarious 20s. He had 25 fantasy points against me.
Oh, he's got at least that. He's got to have that.
Actually, I only have 17 for him.
Yeah, seriously, I want this over.
I guess if it's half point for catch, maybe. Oh no, he doesn't have any catches. Is that true?
Yeah,
he doesn't have a single catch. He has one target.
Gonna hit also in the Dallas.
The other running backs got the catches.
Fuller has 60.
Go, baby.
Go. Oh.
Yeah, we need one more catch out of him, Twatty.
Terrible
battle. He'll be able to get 3 yards.
Why are you so proud of yourself, Jordan?
What? And Stefan already hit it in the chat.
You should have got fucking a touchdown there, you fucking nut. Like, your blocker opened that up. Like, you shouldn't even be fucking pumping your fist. Fucking Brevin Jordan.
Oh, this is fucking pitch and catch. Let's go, Miami.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for anyone that's fucking holding a 54.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a sweat, and it should never have been, Max.
Holy fuck!
Kansas City minus 26.5 is plus 300 right now.
Yeah,
they get in here, they're up 24.
And they're in the red zone, so
yeah, they're about to score.
Yeah. It's up now, but it's minus 120.
Oh, go baby, go!
And that was an 18-yard fucking grab. There we go. Terrible balance. Where's your fucking explosive speed, Knighton? Son of a bitch.
Hilaire was plus 450, 2 touchdowns. I talked about it all day. It's a crazy shot in the dark, and he may get it.
Oh, that's the fucking new star fucking running back or something?
Yeah, he's killing it tonight.
I saw the boys in the Discord had something going on with him.
I took a small shot on that minus 26.5 plus 275.
What was that?
Oh God.
Something tilting happened?
No, Kristen's texting me from upstairs. Watson was a real good draft pick for me, asshole.
You're getting.
You try to help people out. Watson.
You're getting roasted in your own house.
Watson slips to like the 7th or 8th round. It's like a steal from the pick we got him. He's got one bad game and.
We're gonna kick a field goal here, please. Please go for it, Andy.
Look at that thing. You can't even fucking see that thing.
I mean, I can't get enough of it.
That a girl, Miami. Let's go.
That a girl. Love it.
Did football somehow become a women's sport?
Let's go.
If it is, I'm not watching it anymore. Straight up. I'm done. Exactly, T.
De'Aaron King for president.
I don't know if we go that far, JJ. Come on. Like, they're playing UAB.
You know what's funny? Is Max got on this show and talked how good about UAB was. Now Miami scores a few touchdowns. It's like, come on. They're UAB.
Well, now I'm seeing, okay? Come on. It's not like I fucking watch every FBS team. I watched the fucking Central Arkansas game. I knew I wasn't going to see that performance of 45 points. But I thought that, like...
This Miami team, I'll tell you what, though.
Johnson would have a couple interceptions by now.
You're right on the total, though, Max. Like, this should have never been a sweat to people who bet this under, and they're going to really sweat this fourth quarter out because if Miami just decides to play, screw it, we're going to win this game regardless, and let's just play prevent. UAB is going to drive the ball down the field.
Yeah, they're throwing the ball every down. Like, the problem is Miami's getting through the fucking protection. And that's what I thought was going to be a little stronger as a protection, knowing that when Johnson gets rushed, he throws interceptions. So,
what I missed in the Kansas City game?
Don't tell me that Vegas fucking scored. Oh, overtime! Boom! That away, Deerslayer. It was an ugly fucking number, but I fucking made some fucking money back.
Watson threw a pick. That was it, JJ. In case he's about to score again.
Yeah.
Well, 4th and 1, they called a timeout, so I think they're considering kicking a field goal.
Yeah, I was lucky there, definitely. That's crazy. I missed that. I would have loved to see that. That would have been fucking crazy. Oh. Who is it, Leonard, or is it fucking MAF? like, I try not to give credit to Leonard because, like, he's literally a mental case. So I'm glad I wasn't fucking. I hate using the word tilted, but I would have been tilted if they scored another goal with 5 seconds left in a playoff hockey game. After last night's game, I'm just like, wow, like anything's possible in this shit.
Well, you're on.
Guys, I'm about to be tilted. If Vicky breaks Serena here, you're gonna see me in full tilt.
Oh, he picked it off. Oh my
God.
God. There's a penalty in the end zone, though.
Oh, please tell me it's interference. Please. Nice. Here comes Hilaire with his second, you think?
Yeah.
1 yard line, he should. At least they should give him the opportunity. Whether he scores or not, I guess is another question.
Play action pass to Kelsey. Please and thank you.
Yeah, I'm going against Hilaire in draft or in fantasy.
If this dude ends with 6 receptions, I'm done with NFL on opening night.
Fuck, that totals up to 58.5 live.
Guys, for those wondering, Vicky to win set 2 is now minus 335. I hate my fucking life.
What did we miss? Oh shit, that number fucking flip-flopped.
I wish I just had a pair of balls is all. I will tell you this. If Vicky wins set 2, I do really like her to win this match. So let's see if she just holds her serve here. I think this line will probably move about 15 cents, maybe 20 cents if she holds her serve. And then I would add a live bet on Azarenka to win the match. It'll probably be like plus 110-ish for her to win the match if she holds her serve here.
It's been a frustrating fucking September so far for me, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Tick, 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 tick.
At least it seems like some people got in on Azarenka because I know I mentioned it, but obviously nothing official. But hopefully, if you guys got in, hopefully she rides this set out. Oh yeah, Willie. Oh yeah, my dad would have definitely bet it. It was funny. I should have screenshotted it and sent it to you guys. You sent me a funny email this morning. It was hold on, let me see. I'll try to read it verbatim if I didn't delete it. Let me see. The one thing I get with him is when he tilts, he emails me. He goes,
there you go, T Hill. Whoever wanted that got it.
It would be nice if I can get this minus 26.5 home.
Yeah.
You're in a good position right now.
That helps you.
Plus 330.
Yeah, defense and a score. That's all you need.
This is what I was saying earlier about when they were running the ball, acting like the KC wasn't going to continue to score in this game. Bill O'Brien is he the worst in the NFL?
Head coach? He's not the worst. He's bad, but he's not the worst.
He's bottom 5, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely the Charger coach is down there.
Yes, and so is Patricia.
Yeah.
I don't like Patricia either.
So my dad goes, in case you think my cooler's over, yesterday my favorite bet of the day and the one I was mostly invested in was yes, a run will be scored in the first inning, Marlins Braves. There was 0 runs scored in the first inning and then 38 fucking runs scored afterwards. This is why I'm not getting any sleep at night. All right, so she's up. Looks like she closed. So, all right, guys, half unit Azarenka to win the match plus 106.
If that happened to me, I would have ran somebody over with someone else's car. I would have gone full psychopath. With that many runs that get scored afterwards, oh my God.
I think Tomlin, David, I agree with you. Pretty much. I think it's just clock management with Tomlin, which amazes me that these organizations don't pay a nerd to stand next to the coach and say, hey, this is where you call timeout. This is where you spike the ball. Pay him $40,000 a year. Instead, they don't do that, and Tomlin just completely mismanages the clock.
I'll be honest. This might be a hot take. I truly believe Tomlin's like a top 5 head coach in the NFL.
Oh, so do I. But he was saying sometimes he's not a great in-game coach, and I do see it. I mean, he's terrible clock management. But it's like, why don't you hire a nerd, and pay him $40,000-$50,000 a year, and all he does is tell the head coach when he's supposed to do these things? I don't know.
I mean, like for me, like just the single fact that he kept those personalities tame together for so long.
Yes. Yep, you're exactly right. We're definitely a player's coach, no doubt.
Fucking 9 punts. Damn.
Those Marlins are hitting.
But Prince, three-fourths what? Three-fourths her average normal top serve, or three-fourths the serve of Serena? Because obviously, Serena's got a good serve. That's the fact that she's serving three-fourths of Serena's speed doesn't really mean anything.
We should get another catch from Fuller. We'll probably have 2 or 3 more possessions. So hopefully that'll come in for us.
That a boy, have a nice day.
Watch them hand the ball off here, and I throw the computer. What do you need? 2 more punts, Jay?
3, I think.
Shout out to our guy Deerslayer, who's having himself a fucking magnificent start to the NFL season. Pat yourself on the back and get yourself a fucking chicken sandwich from you know where, bro.
Popeyes?
Damn straight.
Haven't had one in a while.
They are quite tasty.
Yep, there's Fuller, baby.
All right, nice. All right. Well, you can't put it on the board yet in case he loses yard.
-8.
Yeah.
Jay, put it on the board.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
What am I
Joey.
putting on the board?
Waddy just hit his prop.
Oh, nice. That a boy.
Watch, he'll lose 8 yards on a screen or something. But
All 4 of our pregame live props all hit.
nice.
How about that?
How about that? I have this outside shot at the over in this game, but I'm saying it's 20% it hits. If I get 2 touchdowns from the Texans, maybe it goes over.
Yeah, for our fantasy teams, we need a little Watson magic, Jeez.
There's the run. Guess you had to break it up a little bit.
David Johnson, have a game, bro.
You feel good about you feel good about Osaka, Jay? If Serena makes the final?
I don't know what the price is going to be. I would say a fair line would probably be Osaka -160. Now, because of public bias with Serena, people are going to want Serena to win. That number might be a little different than that, but a fair line. Osaka's looked literally untouchable. Like the chick she beat today was the chick that probably would have won the tournament if it wasn't Osaka.
Bettable up to what you think?
I mean, I would consider a fair line 160. Now, I don't know what they'll open it at. I mean, I know that Osaka played Serena about a year and a half ago, and I think the line was 110 down the middle. The problem is I think you're getting a different inform Osaka now versus inform Serena. Look, I don't know. I guess nerves could play into it, right? With Osaka too. This is a major final. And look, that's of course assuming Serena holds and wins. If Serena holds and wins, I want no part of that final because Vicky versus Osaka, that literally, Osaka will be a bigger favorite there. Probably be maybe minus 170 ish. But again, I wouldn't want any part of Vicky there. But if it's Serena, I would say probably value up to 165. But again, what the line would be, if I'm opening that line as a bookmaker, probably $135 Osaka, $140. But the problem with that is that they just had Azarenka as $140. So Osaka is better than Azarenka, so it can't be 140.
Right.
So I figure 160. I wouldn't love it though. But
she has a U.S. Open win too, doesn't she? A U.S. Open final win, Osaka?
Osaka won the Australian.
Oh, the Australian.
I don't know if she won the U.S. Open. I know she won the Australian, and I think she won the French Open back-to-back. I don't know if she won the U.S. Open.
Yeah, she did. She won a U.S. Open against Serena, the guys are saying.
Oh, so then maybe it wasn't a French. Maybe it was a U.S. and an Australian. I know she won 2 in a row. Rena DQ was at the Open final. Come on, JJ. Rena. I don't know what that means. It was the U.S. and Aussie back-to-back. Okay, mix that up. Thought it might have been the French and the Australian.
Deshaun Watson has 6 fantasy points.
Yep.
That's wow.
Not what you want in a keeper.
Against an average defense at best.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's early in the season, boys. After a pandemic, I think you're going to see a lot of head-scratching stuff on Sunday. That's for sure.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Like the Giants beating the Steelers.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Oh, right. That was the big shit show. Right. Serena lost her shit in that U.S. Open final. Remember, Jay?
Now I do.
Yeah, Osaka ended up winning. Yeah, I remember that now.
The big difference is Osaka's better now. I think it's really just going to be if she can keep her head on straight with a match like that.
Yeah, Joey, I did see it went to 6. It was I think 5.5 for a while, right? No.
What do you mean?
Wasn't the Steeler line at 5.5 forever?
It was at 3.5.
That point Vicky just won was like literally what I feel would be like a match point. That was like a completely deflating point for Serena. I don't know if you guys are watching the match, but
yeah, I'm watching.
That was a deflating point for Serena. I mean, a point for Vicky in favor against Serena.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Ben hasn't even missed a year. He started like game 2 last year. Maybe game one or two. He got into the season. 3rd and 8, 2 downs.
Oh, catch the ball, bro.
Jesus, that is terrible.
That is terrible.
I gotta go for it now.
Stars gold. Did Stars a play, or there's a bunch of the dudes had the Stars?
Stars win.
They probably won in overtime. Max.
Yeah, Radulov. Fuck the Stars, but happy for anyone who made money on that shit. I had the under first period full game and fucking that overtime play, so I'm happy. But
Oh boy,
Serena back.
We're bringing the house. Jesus.
Serena now showing
Oh, Will
Nice
Fuller.
pass.
Yeah, Laner's a fucking mental patient.
One thing we learned is that Fuller is going to be their number one, which is good to know with these props. And I mean, he's looking for Fuller a lot more than he's looking for these other guys, I feel like.
For sure.
I know somebody said Vicky's serving at 3/4 her service speed. Like I'm seeing serves at like 98 miles an hour first serve. I mean, Vicky doesn't have 125 mile an hour first serve, so
Did they just run the ball down 24 with 7 minutes left?
you gotta establish the run, 20.
Establish the run.
Azarenka's winning some really clutch points.
She's done it all tournament though, Jay. She's literally like her break point.
Touchdown.
He took 30 seconds to get that play off. Nice pass though.
That was
Let's
nice.
get an over here. Somehow. Looked like there was someone off sides. Either offense or defense.
That offensive lineman moved first.
Someone moved, it looked like.
Do they call it or no?
Oh, great.
Do they call it or no?
No, can they throw the flag on that one?
No.
No, you can't challenge that. There haven't been many flags in this game. The one face mask.
Not throw
one
the flag.
holding.
I didn't mean throw the flag. I meant throw the challenge flag.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Oh, yeah, Joe, I hear ya. Kelsey hasn't called anything in a while, huh?
That's all right. They scored a touchdown, so that helps our, so at least they won't fully continue to run the ball. We might get a throw in there.
How many more you need from Kelsey?
24.
Since halftime.
Oh,
you need one catch?
Yep.
Wow.
He's about to end my NFL season early if he don't get this.
Wait.
Hey, stop. You're the prop king. You ain't going nowhere. We need you.
Settle the fuck down over there, Tyler.
That'll be like 0-6 on the day.
You're
The
getting
2 spreadsheet plays and then the 3 bets I made over here.
Dude, you killed props last year. I don't want to hear it. You're fine. Happens.
Yeah, it's been a bad September too for me. A bad 10 days, T. It happens, brother.
Yeah, join the club.
Luckily, we
Tyler.
had a nice cushion.
I have the perfect antidote.
Oh,
A nice Eastern European blonde sex worker. Can never go wrong with that.
And, a baseball bat in a glass room.
Yeah, they actually have those. You can rent out the rooms and mash things.
in billions.
Or a baseball bat in a homeless person.
All right, boys. Vicky takes the set off Serena's racket. So she's minus 141 now. I'm trying to see if maybe there's a games prop we could middle. She takes Serena minus 2.5. If she wins. No, it's not worth it at this point. I always worry, like with Vicky now opening the set with her serve, but doesn't matter. Like people overreact to sets in tennis. Like they see a 6-0, 6-1, and they just think like the second set's going to be the same story, and it's like it never is. I'm pissed that I just didn't bet the second set, which is what I said from the beginning.
Why is that, you think, Jay?
I think you get a few things. I think that people overestimate the fact that if an individual goes down in a set 4-1 and they know they're down a break, confidence is lost, and sometimes they just kind of check out of the set. They'll be happy to concede the set as is. Not that they concede it, but their hustle's not as much there. I mean, for instance, Vicky knew she would have had to break Serena twice to make that a set, which wasn't really going to happen. But it looks like some people got in on that at second set. Nice job, Sumner. So, but I also think it has to do with it's very difficult to play 2 complete sets like that back to back. Usually when you win 6-1, 6-2, 6-0, it's usually because you played like a complete set in terms of your game was really much better than your opponent. Just back to back, it just normally doesn't happen like that.
That non 2-point conversion killed me. If we get that 2-point conversion right there, that throwaway, I'm a touchdown down for the over. That play killed me. Oh shit. 53 I have.
You got it, Joe.
Oh, what a kick in the balls. Shit. Anyone in the chat on the over? Sweating the over with me? Looks like it could end 52 or 51.
Yeah, betting games props, Ramon, as I'm sure you know, it's tilting, right? Because ultimately you'll win a lot that you feel you shouldn't, and you'll lose a lot that you feel you shouldn't, based on because some people just give up sets, especially in majors where the men's side is 3 sets, and literally dudes give up sets all the time, and it's a 3-setter, and it's tough. That's tough to make up. Women's end, you don't see it as much because it's best of 3 sets, but on the men's end, you definitely see it a lot.
Under 53. Well, you're probably looking good, Gerardo, because it may be a 52 or 51.
So Zach, Serena could roll in the third. She definitely could.
Need to stop here.
I think it's going to be a nice back and forth regardless. I think there could be a few different breaks. Obviously, both serves seem a little off.
That can't possibly be
a fumble.
Yeah, it incomplete. But that's good. We got to stop. Although there's no way I win this now. Even if they go down and score, KC's going to kneel on it, basically.
Is there any way that we see this punt and 2 more in 5-6 minutes?
Maybe 1 more. No, actually. I mean, KC won't even punt again, will they? I mean, maybe. Nah, that one looks like it may be dead, Jay.
Just endless 3rd and 7 fucking completions killed me.
Let's get a big return here. All right.
Is the douchebag UAB team really going to go for this on 4th and 16? I don't know. Looks like a punt. Let's see. Yeah, punt.
So, but the show, aren't we? What are we, like 4-1 on the show? The plays we gave out, or no?
I'm not sure. We'll end up the night positive.
What do we have still pending? Anything?
3-1 so far. We got Miami pending, Azarenka pending, and 1 more catch for Kelsey pending.
And Miami pending, but Miami minus 6.5. I think they're up over 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but
okay. Take that.
What were you saying, Jay? And
Kelsey 24.5 yards he needs.
Oh, correct.
Oh shit.
So
they didn't look at him at all in the second half.
I mean, he didn't even get a catch.
Absolutely amazing.
But even still, I think we'll
we're looking
at the show in the black. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, Vicky.
May have to put on tennis. Sounds intense.
Serena just looks defeated right now.
She turned it on though. Like, don't be twisted with her. She has a fucking switch. I mean, don't get me wrong. Vicky's looking very confident right now, but like I said, Serena has a switch. Serena looked down and out versus Sakari.
Yeah, watch that one.
You did, Joe?
Yep.
I mean, she looked down and out in that match, and then literally like a switch just gets fucking turned on.
Yep, she smashed the last set.
Now, I think, is somebody that gets hurt by there being no crowd because literally the crowd just fucking roars for her here.
Yeah, that's true. Who would you say is more popular, her or Federer to the New York crowd?
Probably Serena. I mean, don't get me wrong, but Federer's not American. Like, don't get me wrong, Americans love Federer, but I mean, Serena's a god.
Like, sometimes it seems like Federer could be playing an American and they would cheer for Federer. They love Federer.
He's got people who love him all over. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I mean, Serena's a practical god.
Nice run, Watson. And then breaks his neck somehow. That's pretty funny. In a separate accident.
I need Miami to just sit on this ball and just run this game right out.
Well, Fuller balling. It's a terrible throw by Watson. He should have scored there if you lead him a little bit. He underthrew that by about 7 yards. Damn.
Yeah, that's got to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, my God. I wasn't watching. That must have been a huge catch for Fuller.
Like 30, maybe.
I mean, that was guaranteed 7.
Yeah, hopefully they score here.
It's a false start again. They missed.
They haven't called any penalties. They called 2 penalties this whole game.
It was the same guy, I think.
1 false start and the face mask. That's it.
Yeah, that's amazing to me.
The refs didn't get no practice either.
I mean, that's another thing, man. That ruined that pump prop. 2 penalties in the game.
Well, that wasn't good protection. That's crazy. Yeah. Especially like the first game of the year, it'd be sloppy. Brandon Cooks.
That's absurd.
Got a shot at this over. Never would have thought that.
I have to take their sweet ass time. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly, Raymond.
Come on.
Ramon.
Come on, Vicky. Let's go.
This is where he should run the ball. He could probably score.
I tell you what, I've seen this story before from Serena.
Oh, nice little zoom in on her butt.
She's always had that.
Yeah. Cameraman got caught taking a look.
She okay?
It's tough to tell, Jay, because I've seen this before with her. I hope she doesn't retire because I don't think they'll pay our live bet if she does.
Let's go. Hurry up. No huddle. Let's go. Comes the running play. Oh, is it 3rd down?
Yeah, it's 3rd down.
Oh, no.
I actually don't know how they would grade live bets on a retire. I don't think she'll retire for them.
I would think you have to pay that out.
I don't think so.
How? I mean, if you
He's
bet it
getting
before,
himself. I'll take it. That's good for fantasy points. Tell your girlfriend he just ran it in. That's 6.
She's probably long asleep, Joey.
Well, that touchdown fucks.
You may get one more punt here, Jay, like from KC, but
that's going to leave me 1 short.
Yeah.
With like 2 penalties in the game.
Let's just get a Kelsey catch. That would be nice. for 30 yards. That would be really nice. Right?
Heck yeah.
Jeez.
Winners win. Let's go.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, Joey.
I don't think anyone was. We were all half asleep.
I'm half awake, but not asleep.
David, what I could see is like a third down, and they do a little button hook or something to Kelsey just to get the first down, keep the clock running. That definitely could happen.
Yeah, you want to talk about garbage time Watson piling up numbers. I mean, he's going to wind up with like close to 18 fantasy points. I mean, he's got 10 from throwing, another 2 for the touchdown. That's 12. He probably should have 20. That's crazy.
This guy, I can get Azarenka minus 300 on Betfair.
If the fact that they're offering that to me tells me that the live bets aren't going to pay.
House it. Oh my God! You can? Oh my God!
How much of this, JJ, do you think is her just trying to get some rest here?
Very well could be. This is what I said. I've seen this shit before with her. Like, this is the shit she does. So I'm not saying she's not hurt. She might be, but I've seen this act before.
Kind of looks like an act. If they're showing, look at this. It doesn't look like she gets hurt at all during this rally.
Yeah, I mean, she had her ankles wrapped before, so I mean, she could just be a little fatigued, and then she might have very slightly rolled it. But yeah, I mean, you're looking. It doesn't look like anything happened, but it might not be her ankle specifically. I mean, obviously they're taping it up again, so I assume she's going to keep playing. But you're right; it could be just like a little rest for her. Could be.
Huh. Look at this. Azarenka has a bug just land on her forehead. She just let it go. What?
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the Chiefs will. I don't know what they'll do.
Play action.
They're just going to keep running it and then kick the field goal.
Right, but if they get 2 first downs, obviously they won't have to even kick a field goal. But
I don't think they throw the ball the rest of the game, regardless of what happens here.
all I need is for them to kick a field goal here and just put this game out of reach. But if the Texans can't stop them and they keep getting first downs, they got to load up the box here. This will be a backdoor cover, kind of. I would feel very fortunate to get this one as they get the first down. Get in there.
Oh, they brought in the backup for UAB.
So now what's the scenario? They take it to the 2-minute warning. They run it 4 times. What if they kneel on it 4 times?
I mean, it's happened before.
Dude, that would be one of the worst beats ever. To be at the inch yard line.
That's happened multiple times. I mean, Todd Gurley sat down at the 1 yard line to fuck a total.
They can't knee it out though, because the game won't end. They have the 35. The game won't end. They won't knee it out. The game won't end. They'll knee it out if they can end the game. Right, but it's 35, 35, 35, and 35, right? Well, you're gonna get the 2-minute warning. Holy shit. Well, I'll tell you this. I can't tell you what'll happen in this situation, but most teams. Here we go. So let's lose 4 yards. Oh, this is gonna be tilting. I see it already coming. Because are they gonna kick a field goal here on 4th down? Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just kneel on it and make them go 97 yards with no time? I mean, when was the last time you saw that? I mean, that doesn't happen. I mean, if anything, they might go for it on 4th down because teams typically feel like they're running the score up if they're actually kicking the field goal. I truly don't know. No, right, Stefan. I admitted that. I said, I would feel so fortunate if I got this, and then it went back down there. I didn't realize they could get a first down. I don't think so.
No,
second and 2, Houston 3.
Second and goal.
No, yeah.
Oh,
You think Tilton will be losing the under when it's first and goal at the 1 inch line? I guess. Thanks, Steph.
UAB, don't be afraid to kick a field goal in this drive. You need 17 anyway.
Is he not in?
No, he didn't get it.
So we have 2 plays to go an inch. Can we do that? Yeah, Heffy, the 2 Edwards touchdowns was, I think it was almost 500. I looked at it all day. Wanted to bet it.
UAB, let's not try to be superheroes here. Let's just maybe punt the ball. You're down 17. This game you ain't gonna win this game.
They've done it like 10 times already tonight.
You gotta be kidding me. What the fuck?
Vicky with the break. Let's go.
They're not going to call timeout.
I'll be honest, Max. I know I said it. There's no team in college football that would have punted in that spot.
Hit this fucking field goal.
I don't get that. But whatever's clever. Gets that team total fucking in.
If I'm Andy Reid, I just nail on it. That's the better play.
Am I missing a real show here in the Kansas City game? What happened?
Well, I wouldn't just kneel on this. And he's kicking a field goal.
Now they call timeout?
So you're adding insult to injury by scoring on the team. Plus, you can have a blocked field goal for a touchdown. You just kneel on it, the game's over.
Well, no, they kneel on it. It's turnover on downs.
I would say
they have to go 99 yards to score.
95 of 100 times they kick this field goal and then kick it off.
It depends.
I wouldn't do that. I would just give them the ball there, just to be nice.
Yeah, they kicked it. It's good.
I feel very fortunate.
You had 54 flat?
I think maybe 53 and a half.
If you had 53 and a half, that's amazing.
And you know how my baseball season ran. This would be a nice backdoor type win for me.
I tell you what, though, you want to talk about how it makes sense to get the best number. I mean, if you literally waited until right before game time, you got 53 and a half.
I got 53.
Oh, 50, even better. My God. Yeah, because the week it was 54 and a half, even 55.
I had no business getting that going into the fourth quarter. There was I don't know how many points have been scored here in the fourth quarter, maybe 24, something like that, 21. I'll take it, boys. It's nice when you get one that you don't expect. So no one else was on that over with me on the full game over. I take it.
It seems a few were a lot of people I spoke to, for whatever reason, everybody was on the under in this game. I don't know who was touting it. I guess a lot of people must have been touting the under. A lot of people were on the under in this game.
Speaking of unders, fucking scoring just stopped. Good for anybody that has that fucking 54 and a half for the Miami game.
If Miami can't get another first down, Max, and has to punt, it makes me sweat another UAB drive. Literally, Miami ran the ball silly good all game, and literally when they need to just run the ball out, they can't run the ball. They're putting backups in the game. You're up 17, you're not up 40.
Yeah, I know. To be quite frank, I'll say this. Coaches need to fucking understand that they're fucking the betting market and that they are enabling Vegas to make $300 million in a month off sports bettors. It's fucking ridiculous. Someone needs to slap some of these coaches in the face and be like, yo, fucking do the textbook fucking move.
Oh, you love to see it though, Max. Unsportsmanlike conduct on UAB. Oh God, you love to see it.
Yeah, there's a first down for you. Taylor got in his fucking face. Must have said something. Listen, Cupcake, you're not playing fucking University of Central Arkansas.
Let's go.
Well, that will kill some time.
So who I can just now watch it. Who are we on, JJ, in this tennis? We're going against Serena?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's Serena looking as a sexual object wise?
I mean, she always looks,
looking thick. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Now the real question is, do we hedge? Okay, right now Serena's plus. Right now Serena's plus 800.
1,000.
Plus 1,000. God, DraftKings book. Plus 1,000. How much do we have on the show? Half unit?
Yeah.
Or did you just post all fulls? I mean, I know my own is half, but did you post them as fulls?
You put it as half.
Okay, so plus 800. That's pretty wild.
I mean, I personally wouldn't hedge based on the last 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it would take quite a swing for Vicky to lose momentum here.
A bunch of guys in the chat are just like, they're not into Serena.
Yeah, she's definitely either you love the way she looks or you hate the way she looks.
I like the fact that she's rich. That gives me fucking half chub. So,
JJ, what channel is on this on?
ESPN.
ESPN. A channel called ESPN, Chwadi?
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, I tell you what, dudes in the chat be like, nah, Serena can't get it. Like, if you're in a bar, like, and Serena walks in, or somebody that looks just like Serena, like, you ain't being like, nah, fade.
Can you imagine Serena in, like, some tight jeans, like, all dressed up? How that ass got to look?
Yeah, done up. Serena walks into a bar and you're with your boys, like, you're like, damn, all right.
She's a little strong, though.
That's a fucking hard pass from me, bro.
You don't like Serena?
No.
I like her.
I like her.
Yep, sames.
When she was like 22, though, or 24, she looked really good.
Yeah.
I swear, like, she did steroids or something and it fucked her face up a little bit.
Serena disgusting. Like, what? I mean, look, it's one thing to say pass on her, fine, but, like, disgusting?
I know. That's like last night when I said Giannis is the best player in the NBA. I got killed. Like I said it was Patrick Beverley or something. I mean, come on. Disgusting.
Lotus, he'd smash.
pretty much if a woman has more money than me, I'd probably bang her.
Her ass is just... I'm not quite sure I can explain it.
This can't be right, Max. UAB punted and is now using timeouts to stop the clock.
Yes, they are. But
this can't be real life. Right?
Then why did
yes,
you punt?
they are. They're trying to score a touchdown.
Then why didn't you just go for it?
That's a fucking joke.
I guess maybe they're hoping to get their second team a little more reps, maybe. But Jesus, just let this game end. Oh, and Miami, just to stick it up their ass, throws a pass. You love to see it.
Yeah. Good for them.
There you go. That should shut them down. Probably have to run one more play. Like, when I look at Manny Diaz, I just want to smack him in the face. So,
all right, Jay, we get a double. Put it on the board.
Yeah, very nice call on the team total under, Jay.
Nice.
A lot.
Put it on the board once.
Why is this team not needing the ball?
Put it on the board twice.
Actually, hold on. Don't.
Yeah, this 10-second differential. That's why.
Don't do it yet.
What? The games don't just need the football. And look at this guy for UAB celebrating a sack. Like, bro, you're down 17 with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, you didn't even fucking tackle the fucking starting quarterback. That's Perry in there right now. Yeah, social distance, you dumb fucks. You gotta fucking do all the rules if you're going. Why are you guys shaking hands? Fucking mutts. Yeah, we're gonna have an outbreak now. Yeah, Miami UAB players. Yeah, that's just fucking perfect. Look at that from right above. Oh yeah, COVID-19 is not going down. It hasn't shut down our fucking world.
I feel good with that. At least I know some guys got 13.5 with Miami pregame, and I know some guys got the team total. So at least I'm happy both those got in.
And the 6.5 hit.
And the live hit, yeah.
Don't forget the live.
I mean, Jay, we don't have to sweat this match. I mean, unless the people on here want to, it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, we can end the show if you want. I don't mind sticking around for another 10 minutes.
It's up to you. It'll be longer than 10 minutes. It's up to you guys.
I don't got shit to do. Whatever.
And especially if Vicky decides to lay it down here.
West Coast, nice job on Miami Live, 10.5. Good number. Doug Barthouse, as long as you cash those two, it's a good call.
There you go, Steven.
Happy you guys cashed. Good stuff, boys.
SP 3-0 from the show. Good job. Ramon Scott, you're a beast. You're a fucking degenerate just like me. Gonna rumble with some fucking ladies of the night.
Oh, what a lucky bounce. We'll take it. Let's go.
I just don't want sports to get shut down because of this shit again. That's all. And if you don't think it's real, go to a senior's home that just had an outbreak and let's see what happens. Put your fucking money where your mouth is.
Oh, great shot, Vicky. Let's go.
Thanks, Slayer.
I got a pretty much a decent amount riding on this because Vicky was one of my, at least one of my dad's outrights. So I just want to see Vicky in the finals. At least I have hedging room. 0 tickets on Osaka.
What was she before the tournament?
Vicky or Osaka? 21.
So,
way to get out of it, Vicky. Let's go.
The football game is over. You guys sweating anything in baseball?
No, I'm not.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna go watch nature shows then. Did the Lakers win?
Yeah.
Good. They better be able to beat the Clippers. Sons of bitches.
Prince of the City, me and Victoria Azarenka have a relationship where I can call her Vicky. It's just it's a personal thing. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
But everyone in the chat tomorrow is gonna be like, "Did you watch that Vicky match?" Everyone's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Vicky?"
Yeah, I mean, you're making like no one calls her Vicky. Like people call her Vicky. I mean, I know that ultimately, in tennis lingo, probably most of the people call her Vika or Victoria, but like us in America, calling her Vicky for years.
Twist. I think that's your main sport, right? or Prince of the City. I think that's your main sport, right?
Go Medvedev. That guy's a prick. I love him.
Ark, I'm going to be honest. Like, I just kind of want to watch that match with no real money on it. Not that I'm going to make sure I dedicate time to it with no money on it, but that's going to be a good match. I think you'd be kind of silly to bet it. Just because
I'm rooting for Team.
Medvedev's favorite, of course, as he should be, but team is so good.
That's what I thought, Prince. Yeah.
I got
All
a
right, boys,
team
I'm out
outright.
of here.
You're out, Max. Sorry, man.
Later, Max. Thanks for hopping on.
I'll
Yes.
see you guys later. Good job fucking with the fucking plays, and serve your bookies cock soup because they love it cold.
Thanks for doing your hair, Max.
Yeah, no problem.
See ya.
I get a theme outright at plus 1100.
Oh, nice. That's strong. That Djokovic hit was solid.
Yeah, I also have Zverev at plus 450.
Sasha Zverev. Yeah, I didn't realize you were into the tennis, Joey.
Yeah, man. I went to U.S. Open about 2 years ago when the Williams sisters played each other.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was I forget who the other match was, but she signed a tennis ball and she hit it into the stands of the fucking place packed. I got one of the signed tennis balls.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was sick. Yeah, but the U.S. Open was awesome, man. Just walking around there, going to all the different fucking matches. You could like get as close as 5-7 feet away from the people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not. I love tennis. Not a huge fan, but I would love to go to the U.S. Open.
Dude, it's sick.
I mean, I like tennis enough that I think I'd have a great time.
Yeah, we went on day one, so there's like 16 different courts, and there's people going on every court at all times. So you just literally walk, and you could, like the smaller courts, not the big stadiums, but the smaller courts, you could be 7 feet away from the actual tennis player. You could talk to them if you essentially wanted to.
I had a guy he works for a Boston beer company, which is like Sam Adams or something. He's able to go to all these live events, football, hockey, baseball. He said the best live event he went to by far was the Masters. He said that was the best live anything he's ever done. So I want to do golf. Yeah, the Masters, golf, Augusta. I want to do that.
Yeah, I'm like a new golf hardo. Like, I just fucking love it. And I continue to lose money at it, which proves how much I love it. No, so my ball and chain for me works for Ralph Lauren Corporate, and they sponsor the tournament. So they basically offer them the ability to take like days off of actual during work, and they work the tournament. So she worked the tournament like 2 years ago for their store in the actual US Open. And she said it's cool. Like, they give you the badge and everything. She can go anywhere she wants in the place, and whatever it is, stop to watch whatever match. But yeah, the US Open, me and a few buddies were going to go to it this year, but obviously with COVID, that kind of derailed everything.
Yep.
I actually wanted to go to the tournament before this, the one that's in New York before this. But again, COVID obviously kind of threw a wrench in all of it.
That's funny.
Ball and chain, yeah, she heard me say that. She'd probably throat punch me. Ball and chain, settle down. Jay, they're getting that from you.
Yeah.
In this politically correct world.
Did you see any college football you liked for Saturday, Jay?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did. Some lines have moved since I gave them out in the sheet. But yeah, I think one thing to consider is I think the market is going to over dramatize teams that have played one game versus teams that have not in college. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that's kind of already melted into the line that have come out, or the lines that are out. And it has obviously already since moved the lines. So like come Saturday, people are going to be like, oh, I like all these teams, or these teams in particular, because they at least have a game under their belt. Like that's already in the number. So that's why some numbers, like at least with projections, like they're off. Like they look like they're like 3 or 4 points off, but realistically, it's very hard to really project how much that means to a game, especially at the college level. But yeah, I think, you got a little college slate, right? About 10, 12 games, 15 games.
Yeah, got some ACC, some Big 12.
My Vegas Dave Whale is going to be Clemson money line.
That a boy. I hate to say this, but there's a ton of value in taking Clemson minus 400 to win the ACC.
Yeah, I mean they should. I guess
because let's be honest, the ACC championship game spread has been between 17 and 25 points. I think the last 3 or 4 years they've been minus 3,000 money line in those games, minus 2,400. I mean, there's just no way that they're not gonna lose the ACC.
Get out of this, Mickey.
There's just no way.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a team that's gonna really give them a hard time.
Notre Dame and North Carolina are the 2 best teams in that conference that I think that aren't Clemson, probably, right?
I love Pitt this year. They returned their whole their defense is one of the best in the country, and they return everybody, but they can't score. But they're going to be right there in the ACC. Pitt's gone to I think the ACC championship 2 of the last 3 years, like with smoke and mirrors. But this year they're going to be pretty good. They got Kenny Pickett back. I like them. If they play Clemson, they'd be 27-point dog. But they're going to be one of the teams.
For the people that have fuck you money, I mean, that's just like you throw $100,000 on Clemson to win the ACC, and it's like picking 25,000 up off the fucking street.
I mean, even if Trevor Lawrence does get hurt, I mean, you still probably win it, but
provided what? Provided
I was going to say,
starters have heart attacks.
No, unless Trevor Lawrence gets hurt. I mean, he's one of the best players in the country.
I completely agree. They probably win it with the backup.
Yeah, they probably still would.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the line this week, I don't think it matters. Like, if you truly want to bet the game, the Clemson Wake game, like, to me, like, just bet 2 alternate spreads. I don't think it matters. If Wake shows, the game will be within 3 touchdowns. If Wake doesn't, they're going to lose by 50. I don't think 33. I don't think 33.5 matters. Wake has shown some potency that if they really show up, this game will be at least a minor sweat for Clemson, under 3 touchdowns. But if they don't show, they're literally just going to get blown the fuck out.
Yep. That total is 60.
60 for the game?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, ultimately, what are they? So basically, they're projecting Wake to score, 16, 17, something like that?
Yeah, 47-13, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, and it's like you might say, oh, well, it's only 14, but like last year, how many teams scored 14 on Clemson? It wasn't a lot.
Probably not, no.
Well, yeah, and Jamie Newman's gone. I mean, he was, right? I think he was basically last year Clemson's, clearly their best player, but they're supposed to be a halfway decent team, but I mean, Clemson should have their way.
First half spread is 21, John. He says Clemson first half. They're 21-point favorite in the first half.
Wow.
And that total is 34. They could legitimately have 34 themselves in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. If you start talking about, during this COVID era, how you really want to probably target coaches and staffs in that regard. I mean, shit, Dabo Swinney's one of the best in the country. Ultimately, he should have his guys ready for game one.
Oh,
a lot better than Wake would.
Definitely.
Yeah, Zach, that's the Jamie Newman I'm talking about. He left to go to Georgia.
So UNC, I know, is a semi-popular play at the 23. I know Syracuse is going to have a lot of guys out, but man, that is a big number.
You think they got to be the second or third best team in that conference, right?
North Carolina, yeah. I think the line is more though that Syracuse is just going to have a bad year versus North Carolina is going to have a good one. They should be decent. I mean, don't get me wrong, but
where'd they go last year? I think 5-7. Q's.
With like one of the worst defenses in history.
I know they went 10-3 the year before. I thought they went like 5-7 last year.
Joey, the chat's asking, what do you think about fading Cole tomorrow?
Who's pitching for the Orioles? The same guy? No, they got Alex Cobb.
Here's the chance. I mean, just real quick, and then I know they asked Joey. Garrett Cole is still nasty. He's still throwing 98, 99. He's got that nasty little slider. Every game I've watched, he's been unhittable, but they're hitting him. I mean, it just seems like every mistake he makes is getting hit. But anyway.
He's giving up home runs on fastballs mainly.
Well, we see now, boys. Does Vicky have little nerves before she gets to a U.S. Open final?
Sorry, Joe, I didn't mean to. But
I didn't mean to interrupt either. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, he's giving up home runs on fastballs mainly. I would have liked the matchup better if it was the young guy Keegan Akin pitching.
Yeah.
Now it's got Alex Cobb and.
Yankees got to hit Cobb, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they're going to hit Cobb. Maybe the lean is the over then because the Orioles could get a couple runs. I'm sure it's going to be low. They're only playing 7 innings. The Orioles, I project the Orioles get 2 runs. I don't know. I'm probably just going to be off that game. I'll just watch it.
So, JJ, we're serving for the match here. Up 15 love, 30 love.
Yeah, this is for the match.
All right, let's go. 2 points away.
You got to think if Wake puts 7 on the board in the first half, you probably get over that first half total.
I don't have a problem with them scoring 7. I mean, they could do that.
It's tough. Like I'm trying to look at. Let me pull up schedule from last year because I feel like very few teams even scored more than 10 in the entire game against them. Obviously, once you got to the college football playoffs, that changed a bit, but
especially in conference,
that defense in the ACC specifically was just a freak.
Yeah, they were a freak. Last year.
Oh no, they gave up points. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, they gave up more than 10 once, twice, 3, 4. So 5 total times they gave up more than 10 points. And 3 of those was 14 points.
Look at the Wake score for Clemson Wake score from last year. Shocker.
52-3. Yikes.
Yikes. Double faulted? Oh my gosh.
52-3.
I'll tell you this. This is not gonna be fun if she gets broken here. This is gonna be the wrong type of momentum in favor of Serena.
I mean, 52-3 makes you almost want to fucking lay the 33.
But you have to understand that's with a really good quarterback. Clemson was 7-3, or Wake Forest was 7-3 last year. They were a pretty good team last year, actually.
Right. Yeah, but now they're starting the backup though now.
Well, yeah, Jamie Newman's gone, so
right.
I mean, they're supposed to be still good this year, but I mean, if you base it off last year, Wake had a better team. So they should.
Oh, that might be
They
it.
should get their doors blown in. That's for sure.
She's challenging if it was
They
in
call
or
it
not. Yeah, I think so. She's challenging if it was
It's
in.
over. It's over.
Put it on the board.
Yeah, it's over.
We had a killer night, boys. Shit. Nice. Great work. Oh, wait. It's it.
Yeah.
What a moment for her. She has not been good the last year or so.
When's the last time she won a major?
Oh, it's been a while. I mean, she was a number one player for a long time years ago, though. But this is she had a kid, and then her game kind of fell off a bit. But yeah, what a moment!
Good call, JJ. Very nice.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't a pussy, and we got it on the second set and the match. But
wish you weren't a pussy and put full units on both.
Nice work, bro.
Nice night, boys. Nice night.
You know what it is, Joey? Like, I didn't want to ruin for us. I mean, ultimately, because I made the 6.5 an official play for us on the sheet. Like, I don't want us to be buried.
If one of them got it.
You know, and like I don't want us to look at the sheet and then you see me put up 2 between the games I already had in play and then this one. If those 2 lose, there's no way we can have a positive day. We're going to be winning and losing based on my day.
Got it.
I cannot believe the one play. I can't believe we didn't get Kelsey over 6.5.
I know that one looked the best the whole game.
Mean, he had 6 at the break. That's brutal.
But
so I think we end with just like 2 losses or something, right? Something like that.
The 2 Kelsey problems. That's it.
Yeah, well, we had the two half unit anytime touchdowns. We dropped 3 units, but we won.
You know, those are like almost. Hey, we got to count them. But you said like those are like fun. Like let's try. But I get we got to count them.
We still count them. Yeah.
No, definitely. I know. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep.
That's why we only put a half unit, Swatty.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, well, let me take Fuller and let me take this guy just to get a big hit, you know.
3, 4.
It's all good.
4, 5. So 5 minus
3. Yeah, so we finish up 2 units on the night.
Plus, JJ's Azarenka was plus 106, so we're a little above it.
Plus 2.06. We'll take it for opening night. We'll be back on Saturday. Joey will be back tomorrow night with a little UFC. And then Saturday, Fightcast College Football. Sunday, we got the NFL Marathon. Should be a lot of fun. So we will see you guys back here tomorrow night with Joey. And then we'll see you guys over the weekend. Thanks, everybody, for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace out, guys.